All right, I think it is time to get going here. How is everyone doing? Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everyone. Glad to see everyone here for the watch along. How you guys doing? Like I said, Happy New Year. Crazy show tonight. Crazy show tonight. For Roman Reigns, I wish him the best. It really sucks that he got he tested positive for COVID. So Sub, how you doing? James, how you doing? Ayan, Maddie, good to see you, my friend. It's been a while. Good to see you. Sub-Zero, good to see you as well. Respawn, how you doing? How you guys doing? You guys excited for the show tonight? Should be a pretty good one. I've heard that it should be a fairly short show as well. Lots of championships on the line. Happy New Year's to you as well, my friend. I appreciate you. Appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully it should be a good show. We're still on the pre-show here. The Visionary is walking out as the WWE champion. Yeah, you think Rollins is gonna win? I don't know, man. Should be some good match quality. It should. That's what I'm hoping for. Aside from McIntyre and Madcap Moss, I think I'm pretty excited for the show. Let me double check here. All I can say is Lord have mercy. Oh, kicking off with the Usos and the New Day. Okay. Can't watch day one as I'm not at my home right now, but I'll reach my home in an hour, so then I'll be able to watch it. Then please give me the updates. Yeah, for sure. I will definitely keep everyone up to date. I should be like doing coverage as well, like on Instagram as well. Looking good. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, GOAT. Fatal 5-Way is gonna be crazy. You think Seth's gonna win it all? Okay, fair enough. I think Big E is easily leaving with the title tonight, pinning Rollins. Okay. All right. So here, promise to take. So here we go. Brock Lesnar. Okay. Well, okay. So hold on. There is a problem that we'll have to work through. Okay. So Brock Lesnar wins the WWE Championship tonight. So now we already know that we're getting Brock versus Roman WrestleMania, right? So we throw the title on Brock Lesnar. Now we have title versus title at WrestleMania. The only problem is that there's a little show. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this show before, but it's called the Royal Rumble. And typically, whoever wins said Royal Rumble gets a world title shot at WrestleMania. So if Brock is the champion, if Roman is the champion, and they're going to have a match, it doesn't really work. So I don't know, maybe you do some type of thing where Roman's like, no, I'm not gonna defend my championship against this guy, yada 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 yada. So Brock's like, you know what, he's like, it, I'm gonna enter the Royal Rumble anyways, and then like, so he's gonna defend his title, and then he's gonna enter the Royal Rumble, and then he's gonna win it, and then you're gonna have your main event of Roman versus Brock, WrestleMania, title versus title. Roman Reigns wins. And here's the reason why. When is the last time we've had a champion cross both brands, right? We all know that Roman is top dog of WWE right now. He is the thing that people tune in to see. He's the best part of everything of WWE. So why not change it up a little bit, make it a little bit more fresh, give him the WWE Championship, give him the Universal Championship, have him run Raw and SmackDown at the same time with both of the championships. It's a way to keep Roman on top, but just slightly, ever so slightly, change it up a little bit and get to the next WrestleMania, which everyone is hoping should be Roman Reigns versus The Rock. That is my take. That's my take. We all know Vince. What, Josh? What? Y'all know what's crazy is I think 5 men could win and have a great title run after. No bad choice. Very true. Very, very true. You know, like even with all that stuff being said about the take about Brock and stuff like that, winning is, I still like personally, I would like to see Big E retain and like go on to WrestleMania and like continue to have a moment for him. I would like that, but honestly, I feel like this weird wrench could have been like a blessing, you know, for a really cool idea for the future. So we'll just have to kind of see. Manny says 2 nights. Brock versus Roman on night 1. Roman versus Cesaro on night 2. Fair enough. No one has noticed that the Migos performed today. Are they? Are they performing? Hoodie says Brock being added to the WWE Championship match is such good shit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is. What are my thoughts on Big Swole and this whole black diversity thing? That is not for me to discuss. Not for me to discuss. SKSI once said, no, 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 no. Well, maybe we should do red lights for day 1. Oh, shit. Got my camera thing. Why did they add Brock Lesnar to the WWE Championship match? It makes no sense. Probably because he was there and they don't really have anything else to do. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. This is one of those things where it's like, what are you gonna do, right? From what I understand, Roman said that he tested positive today, right? Yeah, so he says earlier today I tested positive for COVID. So I don't know if he was off of last week because he had it as well or something like that, or if this is just literally something they just found out about today. Like, you can't really blame them for trying to maneuver around that. What match is starting off the show? I believe the match that's starting off the show is the Usos versus the New Day, so it should be a really good one. And like, I just want to say that I appreciate, I don't know if, I mean, obviously it's they have a part of it as well, but I appreciate that they actually had Roman say like, hey, look, I tested positive. I'm not gonna be there tonight. And WWE's acknowledging it. They're saying, you know, he tested positive and he's not gonna be here tonight. I appreciate that. I like that much more than just being like what they did last year or the year before or whatever that was, when they're just like, oh, hey, guess what? Roman's not here. I don't know why. So what if they combine them? I mean, they definitely could. I still would prefer for them to be separate. Who are the Amigos? It's the Migos, and they are rappers, like three dudes. Yeah, this is WWE with their back against the wall, and that's when they do the best. That is very true. That is very true. And I mean, the card looks good tonight. Hold on, let me get it up here. Okay, so if you don't know, here is the card for tonight. On the pre-show, this has already taken place. It was Cesaro and Ricochet taking on Sheamus and Holland. And I didn't watch the pre-show, but from what I understand, it looks like Ricochet did like a front flip stomp or something on Ridge and broke his nose. And Holland was removed from the match. And I believe Sheamus won anyways. How's it going, KPR? How you doing, my friend? How you doing? So that one has already taken place. For the rest of the card, we have Drew McIntyre versus Madcap Moss. We have RK Bro defending their Raw Tag Team Championships against the Street Profits. Edge versus The Miz. The SmackDown Championship match, which is taking place right now. It's opening the show. That is the Usos defending against the New Day. We have Becky Lynch defending her Raw Women's Championship against Liv Morgan. And then the big main event match of the night, Big E defending his WWE Championship in a fatal 5-way match against Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins, Kevin Owens, and Bobby Lashley. We finally get Bobby Lashley and Brock in the ring, which is pretty dope. Where's the SmackDown Women's Championship? Not on the card. Not on the card. I am not sure if they intended to put that title on the line tonight, and Toni Storm kind of messed that up when she just said peace and left. I'm not sure. James says yesterday Spider-Man No Way Home was breathtaking and amazing. This is a Spider-Man movie that is one for the ages. 100%, man. 100%. Spider-Man No Way Home is my favorite Marvel movie that they've made to date. Globe Gaming, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Good to see you. Marcel says WWE calling pay-per-views premium live events now. Really? I haven't. I didn't watch the pre-show, and I haven't really been listening to what's going on right now. I've just kind of been watching and talking to you guys in the background. Good brother, happy new year. Happy new year to you, my friend. Happy new year. Hopefully you guys all had a great safe night, and hopefully everyone has a better year. Starting off a little rocky already considering what's going on, but hopefully we get through this finally this year and we move on. X-Pac making his return at the Rumble, man, I'm down for that. X-Pac's one of my favorite wrestlers when I was a child back in the day. My favorite. The Usos should be tested just in case, since they have been around Roman a lot. I'm assuming that they would. Okay, so something that needs to be talked about, I'll probably maybe talk about it tomorrow if I have some time, or tonight after the show. So we had that article saying that WWE was not testing people anymore, but from what I understand, if you don't have symptoms, you're not being tested. But if you have symptoms, you are required to take tests. I need to look more into it, but that's what I'm kind of understanding at the moment. Wasn't Shinsuke Nakamura supposed to face Sami Zayn on day one? That's a good question. I don't know. But he's not on the card. Not on the card. And it was not mentioned anywhere else either. So maybe they're just going to have that for an episode of SmackDown. It's not really a pay-per-view when it's on a streaming service. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Happy New Year to you as well, Vange. Tony says you got to remember WWE is Marvel now, so you can thank them for that Spider-Man movie. Yes, thank you, Vince. Thank you, Vince. I appreciate you for making Spider-Man. Great movie. Shinsuke versus Sami Zayn sounds like a great match. It does. It does. You know, I wish that they would do something more with the Intercontinental Championship. You know, Shinsuke Nakamura has just been holding it. I don't think he's ever defended it, right? Or if he has, he's done once. All right, I should probably get off some posts, huh? You think? About the show? I think the Miz will win because of Maurice leading to Beth and Edge. That's very well a possibility. Oh, you know what? You know what? We got polls here on the YouTubes. So, who walks out as? Are they? They're SmackDown. The SmackDown Tag Team Champions. We got and still the Usos, and we got and new the New Day. Here we go. Should show up in just a second here in chat. A free preview. IC title just completely being forgotten. Yeah, it sucks, man. It sucks because Shinsuke Nakamura is incredible, an incredible talent. Sami Zayn as well, incredible talent. How many times are we seeing the Usos versus the New Day? A lot. At least the good thing about seeing this multiple times is that they're incredible usually. So depressing that Shinsuke has never had a good or even decent title reign on the main roster. I know, man. I stand by it to this day. No speak English. Shinsuke Nakamura should have dethroned AJ Styles. You will never change my mind. Ever. At least 1,000 times. Yeah, I mean, probably. Probably. Cobra Kai. I've never seen Cobra Kai. I've heard really good things about it, though. You see the Usos winning unclean. Fair enough. Premium live events. I'm not mad at that. I'm actually kind of surprised that it has taken them this long to change that. New Day and Usos haven't had an incredible match since 2017 because they aren't given the chance. So from what I understand, what I read on Fightful Select today is that everyone pretty much has decent time for their show. I believe what they said was about 15 minutes for each match, at least 15 minutes, but that includes the entrances as well. Cobra Kai is great. You should watch it. I've heard great things about it. I am just ungodly behind on everything. I think Vance will let you know. He keeps telling me all these great shows that I should watch, and I'm so far behind. I think the next show that I'm watching is Dragon Ball series, because I've never seen it. 15 minutes for Madcap, Moss, and Drew. I hope not. I hope not, man. Is Cobra Kai an anime? No, it is not. It is a someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but it's kind of a spin-off of the Karate Kid series. Those movies from back in the day. Everything right now is taking place in the same arena where Cody Rhodes defeated Wardlow with a moonsault off the top of the steel cage. Is this the same place? Crazy. Am I a Breaking Bad fan? Yes. Yes. I have seen all of Breaking Bad. Incredible show. Uh-oh. About Dragon Ball? Yeah, I loved Breaking Bad. I've watched the series twice. And I watched it like back in the day, but I didn't quite finish it. So right before the Breaking Bad movie came out, I rewatched the entire thing. And it's so good, man. So good. I always remember that part where she's like, they're in the bedroom and she's like saying that it's dangerous and like they never know who's going to be knocking or something, and he's like, I'm the one who knocks or whatever. Bro, that shit was crazy. Crazy. Am I into horror movies? A little bit. Like, I'm not crazy about them just because I feel like most of them aren't that good. But I don't know, they're okay. I'm going to watch a Scream. We already got tickets for the next Scream. Don't watch the last 5 episodes of Dragon Ball, they're just fillers. I'm the Danger, yes. Oh dude, it is so good. So good. Cobra Kai takes place after 30 years of the Karate Kid movies. Crazy. Greatest series ever in your opinion? I'm assuming that's Breaking Bad, right? It's up there. Very good. Yes, very good. If Big E retains, where does he go from here? I have no clue, man. I have no clue. I haven't been following too much, but I don't know. The main event scene kind of seems a little bit wild. Insidious, I believe I saw Insidious, but I don't remember it. Breaking Bad is Flames, yes it is. Better Call Saul, no, I haven't seen any of Better Call Saul yet. Why is Drew even facing Moss for a guy that was positioned as the number 2 guy? This is so below him. I don't understand either. Like, I'm assuming it's some weird sort of shenanigans thing to put McIntyre and Corbin together. I don't know. I've seen very little. Pretty much the only thing that I see is the stuff that I see on the Bird app in passing. So kind of hard. Did the Superman punch as a tribute? Yeah, I haven't really been watching at all. Times where Usos look like a face when they're doing the Uso chants. All right, I need to get a post off. I'm a little behind. I'm a little behind, but tonight premium. What is it? Premium live what? Premium live event. WWE Day 1 kicks off. Oops. Oh man, the typos. The typos will kill you when you're writing a post. Okay, we're good. We're good. I've watched a show that you have not. I've seen a lot of like weird shows. So premium Peacocks words. Premium Peacock subscribers. Pat is basically Jericho on commentary, excited and drunk. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Is Elimination Chamber even still scheduled this year? If so, then it's even more weird to have all of Big E's challengers in one match. I don't think so, actually. WWE pay-per-views for 2022. Full pay-per-view schedule. Okay, so this was posted by Sports Illustrated. I'm gonna bring it down here really quick. So this was posted by Sports Illustrated on October 25th of 2021, and this is a list of all WWE pay-per-views that they have scheduled for 2022. So Saturday, January 1st, today, WWE Day 1. Saturday, January 29th, the Royal Rumble. Saturday, April 2nd, and Sunday, April 3rd, WrestleMania 38, Night 1 and 2. Then we have Sunday, May 8th. This is an unknown pay-per-view. Sunday, June 5th, another unknown pay-per-view. Saturday, July 2nd is the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Saturday, July 30th is SummerSlam. Saturday, September 3rd or Sunday, September 4th is a undisclosed pay-per-view. And Saturday, November 26th is Survivor Series. Those are all of the events that have been announced by WWE so far. Who do I think is going to win between Danielson and Cowboy this Wednesday? Hangman, for sure. 100%. Hangman. There is no way that they spent the past 2 years building up Hangman to have him lose his first feud. There's no way. I think what they did was they did that time limit draw to kind of make people kind of question what's going on a little bit more and hype it up. And I think that Hangman will win. I don't think that it will go to judges. I don't think so. If they go for another time limit draw and they go to the judges, I feel like that's going to be pretty weird. Pat has so much charisma. I know, I love Pat on commentary. I like that he's fun and unpredictable. And I even saw Michael Cole say that he like owes Pat a lot because he's like revived his career and has allowed him to have more fun and not be so robotic and stuff like that, which is great. That's what I want from a commentary team. I hate it when the commentary team is just super boring. Like I've said this a million times during like the reviews that we used to do. I don't remember what the sound is. Hold on, maybe I'll find it. Hello? Oh yes. Hello, it is Michael Cole. Welcome to WWE SmackDown. We have ourselves a SmackDown Tag Team Championship match going on right now. The Usos defending against the New Day. Pretty good match, if you ask me. Lots of cool, crazy moments. Should be a good show tonight. Blah, 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 blah. Like, I have no interest in that. Like, I don't know. I really like to see people, like, be themselves, have fun, like, talk some shit too. Like, if you're a heel, like, more power to you, man. Talk some shit, have some fun. Like, that's what I want to see from a commentary team. So I really like Pat McAfee. Setup is crazy. Got my laptop and watching WWE on your phone. Nice, man. Nice. I got I have Hackerman set up right now. It's pretty crazy. I finally, it took me so long to get my last monitor set up, but I got 4 monitors. So I got 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, and then I got 1 on top as well. I love it. I love it, man. Kenny Omega needs to be a judge. That would be very interesting. Happy 3rd birthday to AEW. Is it time? Crazy. Ayan wants to go to the moon. There you go, my friend. Enjoy your stay. No way it's going to a draw on Wednesday. They have 5 matches. Yeah, there's... You know what's kind of frustrating is they haven't announced anything for Battle of the Belts. Just 1 match. Britt Baker versus Riho. You got a mute TV and a laptop with headphones watching your stream. Nice. Nice. I appreciate you guys hanging out for the watch alongs. It's pretty fun. I like doing these way more than I like doing the reviews and post shows and stuff. I don't know. It's just a lot more fun to hang out and chat and kind of see what's going on. And if it's a bad show, it doesn't necessarily matter because you're just kind of hanging out, you know? Any ideas who Hangman's opponent will be at Battle of the Belts? Maybe Wardlow? See, I don't know, because from what I understand, Battle of the Belts is only going to be a 1-hour show, a 1-hour special. So I'm not even sure that Hangman's going to have a match. I'm not sure. Like, that's why I wish that they would announce more for it, because I don't know what to expect. And I don't know if it's like, are they going to do like FTR versus Briscoes? Are they going to have like maybe Jonathan Gresham like on there? Or is it all just going to be AEW titles being defended or what? Like, I just don't know. The match is still going on, Ian. Match is still going on. How's it going, Nick? Good to see you. Please read spamming for the 4th time. Okay, I'm looking out. I'm looking out. Wardlow's been hinting on turning on MJF. Yes, I feel like we're getting very close. I feel like we're getting very, very close to it. I can't wait. I'm very excited. Oh, you know what? I need to change this to. I'm sorry if I've missed chats. I had it on top chat instead of live chat, so it only shows you like some chats, not all of them, which is stupid. I don't know. YouTube, why is that a thing? Match really good. Usos and New Day always perform. They do. They always do. To be honest, would not have watched WWE without your stream. I mean, it's for me, it's been really hit or miss. Really hit or miss. But like, it feels so weird not watching and not covering it, because it was like what I set out to do. And now it's just like, but I never wanted to be that person that's just like, I hate this, I hate that, I hate this, like this is all stupid, like blah 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 blah. Like, so that's why I think this is much more fun to do. But I appreciate you, Sub-Zero, for tuning in and hanging out. Stupid YouTube not showing you my Breaking Bad match. Yeah, I don't. Hold on, maybe I can see it if I. Oh, I see it. I was planning to watch Breaking Bad, but I heard it was too slow. Is it too slow? I don't feel like it was too slow. It's really good though. Like, I really recommend, if you have not watched Breaking Bad, that you give it a watch for sure. It's very good. Tony says, is Battle of the Belts going to be a 1 hour special or 2? From what I understand, it's a 1 hour special. That's why I wish that they would announce more of what's going on, because I don't know what to expect. Battle of the Belts, I could totally see Britt versus Riho, Cody versus someone random, and maybe Lucha Bros versus Pride and Powerful. Very possible. Very possible. I think it would be Lucha Bros versus Jurassic Express, though, right? Isn't that a match that they're making? The story is good. All right, it's on your list. Yeah, dude, you should have it on your list. It's very good. Match slaps. Usos and New Day always slap. So good. Good match to kick off the show. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Wait, you guys got to finish already or something? Promise you, after the first 2 episodes of Breaking Bad, you're going to be hooked. Yeah, it's a very good show. It's very addicting. I highly recommend. Double Uso splash. Not it, though. Woods breaks up the pin. Crowd is going crazy, by the way, for this show, which is good to see. Good to see. You can always tell the difference between the natural reactions and the fake ones, because they actually show you the crowd. Tons of people in the crowd tonight, hyped up, going crazy. That's what I love to see. Yeah, I think Jurassic Express challenged them or whatever it was. So that could definitely go down at Battle of the Belts. Can Roman be lying and he's not affected by COVID? Could it be part of the storyline? No. That's not something that you lie and fake and stuff. That's no. Oh, we got a blind tag here. Hope you didn't notice. Got super kicked into another reality. Hello? The Usos won. Usos won. Let's end this poll. Usos won. Hold on. Are the Usos going to use the 3D as a finisher and call it the 1D? Because that's pretty dope. I'm not going to lie to you. That's great. And still, the Usos defeat the New Day to retain their SmackDown Tag Team Championships. WWE would never use COVID as a storyline. They get massive backlash. Yeah, it would be, oh, dude, it would be so bad. Because a lot of people were talking about them faking the cancer thing for Roman, and it's like, dude, Do you not understand what that would do? Like, if all of that was fake and people found out about that, do you not understand what that would do to this company? Like, with all of the stuff that they do for cancer patients and children and all the Make-A-Wish stuff, like, to fake something like that is not cool at all. Not cool. Also, give me Pac versus Cody and let Pac take the title off him eventually. I want Pac to be world champ. I don't see the path for him right now. I could definitely see MJF being next in line for sure. But we are at the end of the line for those planned AEW World Champions. Watching shows and movies needs to be a full-time job. Man, it is. That's what people be doing on Twitch. Bro, people on Twitch these days, like the top people on Twitch, they just watch Master Chef. Great show. Like, man, I wish I could do that. Tuning in 2 minutes. Nice, man. You missed the first match. The Usos did retain. Great match, of course. You heard there's different types of leukemias. He got a weak one. I heard that they caught it like really early and stuff like that as well. Like, I don't know about things like this, so I just go on what I'm told. But I don't think that anyone would do anything like that in today's world. It's just, today's world is way different than back in the day. Create a list of shows I wanted to watch and it's just expanding. I need more than 6 months to watch Breaking Bad. Dude, I binge watched Breaking Bad. I binge watched Breaking Bad and Dexter like within like weeks, because I do a lot of my work at night. So I usually start working at like 10ish, 11 midnight or so, and I'll just stay up till like 4 or 5 or whatever, and I'll just binge watch all of them. It's crazy. Did I see the Splash Splash Drew McIntyre commercial? No, I did not. Why isn't Cody already turning heel? I feel like he kind of is. I think that's kind of the, I don't know if they're ever going to go full heel with him. I feel like at this point they might be doing this on purpose. Did I like the first match? Yes. Yes. Great match. It's always going to be a good match when the Usos and the New Day are wrestling, for sure. What's the point of this Big E commercial? I have no idea. I have no clue, man. Gotta get off a post real quick. So now we have a backstage interview with Big E if you're not watching. Big E says line him up and I'll knock him down, pretty much. Who the hell is this? Are you talking about the backstage guy? Who won the tag team titles and was it a good match? It was the Usos retained. And yes, it was a very good match to start off the show. So we got another interview here. Cody going back on his word, taking the world title would be good. I agree. I agree. Oh, it's Migos. You want Big E or Brock to win? I'm with you on that. Brock and Bobby in the same ring? Yes. Pure flames. You know, I wouldn't be mad if they had Brock win and then they did Brock and Bobby at the Royal Rumble too. The interviewer, yeah, I think they said his name was Kevin. Cody should pedigree Hangman to win the title. Oh. Marcel woke up and chose violence. Violence. Crazy, man. It's sad that people think Roman Reigns' leukemia was fake. Dude, I don't understand how you could think that in today's world. Like, I just, it blows my mind, man. Blows my mind. I feel like Brock and Bobby will fight and not be a part of the conclusion of the match. Very possible. Very possible. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's time for Happy Corbin, or sorry, it's time for Madcap Moss versus Drew McIntyre. Did you know that Migos Go Hard was part of the WWE 2K19 soundtrack? I did not. I usually turn off all the music for WWE games. I'm a knockoff Miro? Wait, what? Remember when Seth won a match to earn his shot at the title? Now everyone and their moms are in the match. Hell, I'm probably in it too. That's actually very true, right? So Seth won the match and then they had what, and then did they just add Bobby in or something like that? And then they did the gauntlet match and now they're just giving Brock. Dude, Roman is fake like his ideas about COVID. What a coward. What? What? Cross promotion with the Migos? Hey man, if it works, it works, I guess, right? At least it's early. Or wait, did I already read that? Yeah. Hopefully we just get this shit out of the way and then we move on to better pastures for sure. I like bum ass Corbin better than happy Corbin. Me too. Me too, man. Migo versus Bloodline? Yes. Man, these segments are just so ungodly bad. They're just terrible. Roman is fake? Yeah. I don't get it. If Big E wins, I don't know who's next for him. As half the rosters in this match. I would assume it's probably just going to be these guys over and over and over. Yes, please. A squash. Yes, please. Happy Corbin is here. Steal this man's money. He said that he's going to beat him so bad that he's going to have to change his name to who? McIntyre. Lag, or is it just your internet? It actually looks like I'm dropping a couple frames right now, so it looks like it might be me. Am I watching Wrestle Kingdom? I'm not sure, actually. I usually do watch Wrestle Kingdom, but with the way that New Japan has been going about everything, I'm not quite sure that I'm going to. Last I heard, like, New Japan was like taking down gifts and screenshots. So I don't know if I'm interested in covering it. I don't want to get in trouble. Man, I got deleted twice in 2021. I'm just out here trying to survive now, you know what I mean? Kind of cringe the jokes. Yeah. Hopefully that was a part of the 15 minutes for this whole thing. Just please move on. Got my TV muted at the moment. Couldn't care less. Yeah, it's bad, man. It's really bad. Can I imagine if WWE released Veer? I mean, yeah, I can imagine it. It would be terrible, though. I hope that's... I never wish that upon anyone. But you know what? I saw a thing from Fightful. And I posted this on Twitter a couple days ago. Last week, I believe. And it was pretty much confirmed. I was like, you know what? I don't think that they have anything going for this poor guy. Like, I think they just started these video packages and then they were like, we'll get there when we get there. And they just never got there. So what the article said was that they had no creative plans for him when they started them. And they still have no creative plans for him. And that they're aware of how funny it is that they promoted it for so long and are doing nothing with it. So I mean, Bird App, yes. Bird App. I don't know what a Twitter is. My apologies. You only got deleted because Instagram got something against Omega. I know, dude. It's crazy. Like, I'm kind of like nervous to ever post anything about about Kenny, because the 2 times that I've been deleted, it was literally the second that I posted about him. Like, when you're on Instagram and you're typing up a caption and you push post, as soon as I pushed a post for I think it was him being it was him being stripped of the AAA title or having to relinquish it, and him being the #1 on the PWI 500. As soon as I posted, it refreshed like it was going to show me the post, and then it was like, we deleted your account. No reason, no nothing. Crazy. Has been on main event. Yeah, and that's what I don't understand either. The Veer's been on main event and they just keep advertising him for another show. Makes no sense. James says, at first I thought the flowers on Corbin's sweater were gingerbread men. I noticed he had something on there, but I didn't notice what it was. Okay, so time for another poll here. Who wins? We got Drew McIntyre and we got Madcap Moss. I think this one's pretty obvious here, but we'll see. We'll see. Instagram fears Kenny Omega. Very true. It might be possible. Finally, a dream match. I think a couple people have told me that they think that Drew's going to be added to the main event of WrestleMania. Match has already gone longer than it needed to. Yeah. Hopefully they don't do like some sort of weird thing where Corbin interferes and Drew loses. I guess WWE expects everybody to forget that Veer was on the main roster. Yeah, I think so. That's like the funniest thing about all of it is like they didn't even like rebrand him whatsoever. They're just like, hey, Veer's coming, and now he's not with his boys anymore. Can't wait for Drew and Roman again. Feels like a Sunday. Dude, it does. I've thought that it was Sunday like 1,000 times today. Because of this show. Like, this show has like just made me think that it's been Sunday. Cesaro versus Roman versus Brock at WrestleMania, and have Paul Heyman do a swerve of the century and help Cesaro become dual champ. That would be crazy. You're on your other account now. Welcome, Colin. Welcome, Colin. Sunday for you, but for us, it's Saturday. Yeah, Shanky and Jinder be on TV fairly consistently. Are they still on TV? Even though that they're like done feuding with Hit Row? Plot twist, King Corbin is the best Corbin? Oh. James says, ladies and gentlemen, Danhausen is officially a free agent. Very nice. Very evil. Yes. Man, I'm very, very excited for what is coming for Danhausen. It seems a little all too obvious that he's going to be signing with AEW. I feel like. Ever since he has not been working for Ring of Honor, when they announced that they were closing down, he live tweets every single AEW show and promotes every AEW show. There's like 5 or 6 Danhausen signs in the crowd at every single AEW show. Tony Khan mentioned how he knows how popular Danhausen is, so I definitely think he is AEW bound. How's it going, Young? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the watch along. WWE really took my boy Elias away for no reason. Man, Elias walked so that Boogs could run, man. That's what's going on. Any update on Tony? Nope. The last I heard is she said, heck y'all, and she took her ball and went home. From what I understand, she finished her match at a live event and she just flew herself home and quit. That was it. This match has overstayed its welcome. Yeah, it's way too long. Marcel, yeah, I agree with you. Way too long, man. No need for Drew McIntyre to have to struggle against Madcap Moss. Drew threw Madcap Moss like he was nothing. Have I watched Hawkeye? I thought it was pretty decent. No, I haven't. That is on my list of things to watch. I wasn't going to watch it, but I won't say any spoilers, but because of someone that is in that show, I think I'm gonna have to. She hugged Sasha before leaving. I didn't hear about that. Honestly, give me an Elias comeback at the Rumble and let him be a main event player. You know, I really think that Elias, like, I feel like Elias should have had a really good mid-card reign as, like, maybe Intercontinental Champion, United States Champion, or something like that. I feel like, holy dude, Madcap Moss just like running into that turnbuckle. Jesus. Can you replay that? Oh, thank you. Oh, dude, he looked like he was just, he did not pump the brakes of whatsoever. Oh, someone has a Thunderdome sign. What does that say, sir? Moss getting in all this offense against Drew is not making Drew look good. He should not be struggling against. Yes, I agree completely. I agree. You're feeling that most Ring of Honor wrestlers will go to AEW, so they're supposed to come back in April. They're supposed to come back, so I don't know how that will be. There was something. Did I hear about the Tony Khan situation? Yes. I posted it. I have not read Swole's interview, so I don't know what she did and did not say. I do know about Tony's tweet. And that is pretty much all I have. That's all I have. I am kind of curious. Has he posted anything else? No, he just kind of promoted Rampage and shouted out to the women that participated. How is McIntyre struggling against a guy who once chased the 24/7 title? I'm telling you. WWE, there is oh Jesus. WWE for the most part takes people and inserts them wherever they are. To them, everyone is almost on the same level and everyone is replaceable. That's pretty much about it. So this does not surprise me. I read Swole's interview. Woman was friendly, but I don't think Tony read the article and that Rampage advertisement wasn't needed. Fair enough. This is a situation that you lose both ways. So I don't want to touch on it. Obviously I'm white as well, so my opinion doesn't necessarily matter in this situation. So we'll let everyone else work that out and figure it out. As far as Tony, I don't know. I like that Tony is a loudmouth. Sometimes I will say that it can hurt you as well. And for me personally, like, you'll notice that I don't really participate in anything like that. If there are people that I don't like, or there are people that have like really bad takes or say some things terrible, I prefer to ignore them. As kind of like, not necessarily the high road, but I feel like I clearly have my own platform, right? So for me to, even if you're dunking on someone or yada yada yada, whatever it is, like, if I'm bringing light to a situation to someone else, like, you're just giving them more attention. So sometimes I feel like it's more important to just be quiet than it is to say anything. You know, Moss is impressive. He is impressive, but I don't think this is the best way to necessarily showcase it. But it looks like it's over for Moss. Moss gonna beat Brock Lesnar this year. Where can you watch Ring of Honor? You cannot watch Ring of Honor right now. It's gone. There it is, Claymore. That's it. Drew wins. Only 89% of you voted for for Drew. The heel turn we never knew we wanted. Tony basically calling Swole trash and then promotes his own show after. Yeah, I mean, I was surprised. I was very surprised to read that part. Decent match. What's up, Melinda? How you doing? Better than expected. Yeah, I don't think it was bad. I just think it was a little bit too long. Monster's pretty good. Lights out for Madcap. Drew McIntyre is victorious. Yes, sir. We had 47 votes. 89% for Drew McIntyre. 10% of you voted for Madcap Moss. WWE is jokes, making wrestlers look good one day and then making others look bad. See, I wish that they would do stuff like this just on their regular shows. I feel like their daily show, not daily show, their weekly shows would be much better if they did stuff like this. Just better match quality. It doesn't necessarily need to be so long, but just better match quality, man. It's just crazy. Oh wait, so today is actually 3 years since AEW was born? Crazy. You're excited for the Danielson match? Yes. Just let wrestlers showcase their talent. Honestly hoping for the best for WWE in 2022. Yeah, they have the talent, they have the resources. I just wish that they would do it just a little bit better. That's all. We need more stipulation type of matches on WWE TV. I think that they just need to make things feel more important. That's all to me. It always just feels like WWE always feels like they're working towards a pay-per-view. You know, like TV is not intended to be interested. TV is not intended to be like interesting. It's to sort of build towards their pay-per-view, but it falls flat and it doesn't necessarily work. So I wish that they would focus on just having good TV and just having the pay-per-view stuff spill over, you know? My soulmate, Sami Zayn. So we're getting commercials, like highlight videos for all the wrestlers in the main event. Kind of weird. You love Kevin? Me too, man. Kevin Owens, I swear, I feel like I say this every single week. Kevin Owens is one of the best ever. You need a good baby face? Done. Need a good heel? Done. Promo? Done. Commentary? Done. Like, backstage segment? Done. High spot? Done. Like, this guy can literally do anything and everything. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Brock versus Lashley, but I think we're overlooking MVP and Paul Heyman, perhaps. That could be fun. That would be fun. That would be fun. It really would. Like I said, I wouldn't be mad at Brock winning tonight. I wouldn't. I think some good things could come of it. The take that I had earlier was Brock wins, and then Roman versus Brock at WrestleMania, title versus title, was kind of the end goal, with Roman winning both titles. But then, you know, like I was saying, there is a little elephant in the room called the Royal Rumble. I'm not sure if you've ever heard of it before. So I don't know, maybe the way around it is that Roman doesn't want to face Brock at WrestleMania, says he's not worth it or whatever. And so Brock defends the WWE Championship successfully against Bobby Lashley at the Rumble, and then participates in the Royal Rumble, wins it, and then you have Brock versus Roman, title versus title, WrestleMania. I have said originally that I didn't want Brock to win, but if it's this sort of thing where he's the champion and it leads to title versus title, I'm cool with it. MVP versus Paul Heyman will be hilarious. It would be very good. Very good. KO is the modern day So Cold. Last month, I watched Ring of Honor 3 times on channel 34, and it came on right after Rampage. Interesting. Interesting. I've only seen a couple episodes of Ring of Honor in my lifetime. I wasn't a fan of them. But I think it was like shortly after the Young Bucks left. All right, it's time. We got ourselves another championship match. Here we go. Let me get the poll underway here. Who will walk out as the Raw Tag Team Champions? We have and still RK Bro and new Street Profits. Here we go. Congratulations to Matt Cardona and Chelsea Green on getting married. Yeah, they got married. Congratulations to them. Loki was bummed I won't see KO versus Eddie Kingston promo battle. I know, man, it's crazy. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense for KO to stay for the security. They offered him a ton of money as well. Ton of money. We got Joe Rogan here on commentary. Bailey returning to the Royal Rumble. That would be cool, man. I miss Bailey. I miss Bailey. Forget this riddle match. The 6-man tag on Tuesday is going to be a banger. Yeah, dude. New Year's Evil. They stacked New Year's Evil with that 6-man, and there's another Grayson Waller and AJ Styles segment as well. You want to watch Ring of Honor and see where Braun Strowman factions goes? Yeah, the EC3 narrative, control your narrative stuff. Corey Graves is here. You don't like Corey Graves, Leroy? Would Bailey be better on Raw or SmackDown? I don't know, because I don't watch the shows really. So a report Vince was heated. They offered Owens job security. I heard that they didn't offer him job security though. There was no. Wait. Oh, RK Bros bringing out Migos. The Migos got announced as the greatest group in the world. Come on. Come on. Everyone will get F5 today? Yeah. Yeah. But anyways, back to the KO thing. I heard that there was no, I know they tried to do a no cut clause or something, but they're not going to do them for anyone ever. Guys, I'm a genius. If I was Vince, I would have teamed Riddle with Brock Lesnar, and they would have put Brock in the main event. A team of Brock and Riddle? Migos versus Griselda at WrestleMania. Oh God. My money's on Griselda. But hey, Migos, man. Legendary beef with Joe Budden for the Everyday Struggle. If you saw that, you know. Oh shit. Certain colors are giving you Raw vibes. Yep, pretty much. RK Brigos. Greatest group in the world, hold my beer. No, because he's too much. Always going crazy whenever the Miz and Carmella come out. I understand that she's your fiance, but chill. I think that's supposed to be a part of his like persona. What if the Street Profits win and Randy Orton shows his true colors by turning on Riddle and shuts down RK Bro? I mean, I think everyone's just kind of waiting for that moment to happen. Did they really put Migos on those chairs? Why are they why they put the Migos names on the chairs that are on commentary like anyone else is gonna sit in them? Migos are a good group, but Offset is better by himself. I don't know anything from the Migos. I'm not sure that I know a single song from them. You think at least one title will change hands tonight? Well, we're kind of running out of them here. After this, we got Becky Lynch and Liv, and then the WWE Championship. Quavo? What are the Migos? They're a rap group. Bad and Bougie. Oh, I know that's I'm familiar with that song. I don't think I've ever heard it in its entirety though. I've definitely heard like that part of it, but other than that, no. That's not my kind of music. That's not the kind of rap that I've listened to ever. I've always been more of a not a radio person at all, like whatsoever. As soon as MP3 players came out, man, I turned that shit off and I never looked back. Never looked back. So I don't listen to that kind of stuff. What if Riddle turns on Randy Orton? Hey, there you go. Crowd's chanting for Randy. You hate that song? Fair enough. Why are the Migos? I don't know. Probably just to appeal to more people. I don't know. Maybe they're in their town. I don't know where they're at tonight. One sec. I'll try it. How much did you put in here? A lot. It's full. Not bad. It's hotter than hell though. Migos are from ATL, which is where the event is. Fair enough. So that makes more sense. I'll do you one better. When are the Migos? Now. Naruto, One Piece, and One Punch Man's drawer got inspired by Dragon Ball manga. If there was no Dragon Ball, these animes would have never been there. Crazy. Am I 49? No. No, I'm not 49. I'm like 31, I think. 30. I don't know. When you're over 21 years old, it doesn't really matter anymore, to be honest with you. How do I listen to music? I listen to music on the good old iPhone. So I have Apple Music. It's like $10. You can listen to whatever the hell you want, whenever you want to listen to it. So I do that. And then in my car, it has like Bluetooth or whatever. So like as soon as I get in the car, my phone connects and it starts playing whatever I was listening to. When I turn off the car, it pauses it. When I get back in the car, picks it right up where I left off. I love it. I love it. Watching you in the pay-per-view with some barbecue ribs. Hey, sounds like a good time, man. Sounds like a good time, man. I haven't had ribs in forever. What kind of music do I listen to? Mostly rap these days. Like Royce the 5'9", Redman, Griselda, you know, so like Conway, Benny the Butcher, Westside Gun. Older stuff like Exhibit, Eminem, 50 Cent, like all sorts of stuff like that. Biggie, Pac. Montez Ford's eyes got RKO'd. I also listen to some other stuff as well, like I like metal as well. I had a big like part of my life where I was in like bands and stuff like that, so all sorts of different like metal, speed metal, death metal, all sorts of stuff like that. Sometimes I listen to some of that, and punk music as well, so some of that. Use YouTube Music. You have an Android phone? Sounds good, man. YouTube Music's good too. Undisputed Era is fine, always, but the super click fine. We don't know yet. Your Prophet's straight up mocked Randy Orton with the T-Rex pose. You haven't seen Green Shirt Dude in a while? That's right. That is right. I think I saw Green Shirt Dude at an AEW event, wasn't he? Linkin Park and Green Day are your favorite? Nice. My favorite, like like rock, not necessarily rock, but like metal group is Black Dahlia Murder, I think. Love Black Dahlia Murder. So good. Undisputed Era in AEW is crazy. It is very crazy. Never in a million years did I think, wait, Riddle's got lime green fingernails and toenails? Okay. You're a Pats fan? Yes. Yep. I long story short, when I was a wee lad, back when I was in like middle school, I think, something like that, I won a bet on a football game, and it was the Pats versus someone. I can't remember who it was, but the Pats won, and that's who I bet on, and I won $100 from them, and they've been my favorite football team ever since. And now I'm sad as well. Crazy how half of NXT is now in AEW. Yeah, I think that they lost like what, 6 of their last 9 NXT champions as well. Only 3 matches left after this one. Yeah, it's a pretty short pay-per-view today. Pretty short pay-per-view. Brock Lesnar dude is usually everywhere. Yeah, he was you know, it's actually really funny because before I did like this whole face reveal thing, and I was at Double or Nothing, the one that was in Florida, and I think people could like tell where I was sitting from the snaps that I was getting. So many people were trying to find me on pay-per-view, and I had like 20 something DMs, I swear, of people like taking screenshots. And so it was like me right here, and then I think there was someone behind me, and then like Brock Lesnar dude was behind me as well. And so many people like had him circled, and they're like, this is you, you're Brock Lesnar guy. And I'm just like, no, but you're close. You're a Ravens fan because you like the old jerseys. Fair enough. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's just kind of a weird thing that's always stuck with me. Farmer Samurai Brock is a national treasure, 100,000%. This version of Brock Lesnar is incredible. How's it going, Franklin? How you doing? Finn, Sammy, Kevin, and Ciampa are the only ones left. Well, I meant like, where were they included in that? I can't remember. I'm gonna have to look. Can I imagine if Riddle won this year's Rumble? I'm assuming. I would be cool with that, honestly. If they want to increase the length of the pay-per-view, they can probably have Charlotte come out and do an open challenge. They probably could, but she's not on the card, from what I understand. This is all we're getting pretty short show. You think Street Profits will turn heel? Triple H crying in the corner after Undisputed Era went to AEW. Yeah, my fiance was telling me about Shawn Michaels. He did an interview with I believe it was Denise Salcedo. It was mentioning about how he misses them, and that he told them that happiness was the most important thing. They lost Pac, Andrade, Malachi, Adam Cole to AEW. Yeah, and Keith Lee, Karrion Kross, not to AEW, but lost. Besides the 5-way, what other matches are left? It is Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan, and Edge versus The Miz, and the Fatal 5-way. Those are the 3 matches left. Poor Seth won the ladder match only to get the short end of the stick. Laugh my ass off. Now everyone is in the title match. Yeah, funny how that works, isn't it? You know, if there are going to be any title changes tonight, it's going to be Becky and Liv, or the WWE Championship. It's got to be Gargano. Yep, Gargano as well. Yep. Remember Hell in a Cell pay-per-view 2019? Randy Orton faced Mustafa Ali in a match that wasn't advertised for the show. They just randomly made it official. I don't remember that. My memory for that kind of stuff is terrible. Terrible. Double DDT. Oh, damn. Oh, is that the Fiend stuff? Wow. Montez jumps over the turnbuckles from the side. Incredible. Doesn't even touch him to help get himself over. Wow. Are they gonna do some epic RKO here at the end? They said the Fiend may return to in mid 2022. So I want to see when him return to wrestling. I just don't know if that's gonna be the case anytime soon. If the Fiend is gonna return, it has to be in WWE because they own the rights to that. So he can't be anywhere else. Is he gonna pop up? Nope. Wow, I'm surprised. A pop-up RKO? Okay. I like that finish a lot. I really like that finish. So, okay, so if you're not watching, Montez went to go hit his frog splash. Randy Orton rolls out of the way. Montez runs against the ropes. Riddle comes in, lifts him up and throws him up, and Randy hits the RKO. And then after he hits the RKO, he looks at Riddle and he's like, "You son of a bitch, that was great." That was really cool. I like that. I like how they made it seem like it was just a random natural thing that happened. That was really cool. Good match too, by the way. Good match. Have I seen The Matrix Resurrections? Didn't enjoy it. There was no need to make it. No, I have not seen it. I've kind of been hesitant to watch it because I've heard such terrible things about it. And I love the Matrix movies. So it kind of sucks. Oh, now they're all cool with each other? Oh, we got some respect? Nice. Now they have their backs turned though. Wait for it. No? They're lingering for so long. Why are they lingering? Why are they lingering for so long? Okay, well, they're getting out of the ring, so. Great opener, meh second match, and a decent third. I liked this match as well. I don't think the second match was bad. I just don't really feel like it was needed on a pay-per-view. Did I ever watch Halloween Kills? No, I actually haven't seen that. I haven't seen any of the newer Halloween movies. Is Wicked cool? Okay, I might have to check it out then. Out of the 11 different NXT North American champions, only 4 are still in WWE. Wow. That's crazy. Oh, yep, here we go. Madcap Moss and Happy Corbin beating up Drew McIntyre backstage. Halloween Kills was ass. 2018 Halloween was great. Kills was enjoyable, but not nearly as good. Someone was watching Scream and it midway got unavailable on Amazon Prime. The new one? We have tickets to it. It's sometime this month. Bro, they just like, okay, they just put a chair around Drew McIntyre's neck, and then Corbin picked up like a, looked like part of this the stage, like the Titantron, and swung it down on Drew's on the chair, so like clamping down on his neck. Woo! Halloween ends is this year. That'll be interesting to see. Yeah, the pop-up RKO was crazy. Pop-up RKO was crazy. Let me get this off here. What is this? Oh, Royal Rumble commercial. Probably brutal respect to Drew. Yeah, it did. Does WWE even have 30 men or women? So I heard that they have like 16 active women on the roster. I haven't gone through to check myself. So I plan on looking through that sometime. They only said Halloween was but because they expected him to lose, which it was obvious he wasn't gonna. Oh, they expected him to like die? In St. Louis, what if Orton wins since it's his hometown? Wouldn't be mad at Orton winning either. You never forget the 2020 Royal Rumble match? Halloween Kills was ass, but the killing scenes were dope. I'll still probably watch it eventually at some point. I have to find some time to watch all of them. That's definitely something that I can watch probably pretty soon as well, because you don't really have to like pay attention to that. Usually for the things that it's hard for me to watch the shows that I need to pay attention to because I don't have a lot of extra free time. Because I'm like always something for me to be doing. But like when I'm working for things that I don't necessarily have to pay attention to, that I can kind of like watch while I'm passing, I can do it while I'm working. And Halloween Kills seems like something that I could do in passing. They thought he was gonna die. Oh, fair enough. So maybe in the next one, he probably will. Halloween Kills was a very big political undertone. Not a lot of people liked it. I thought it was still fun. Oh yeah, see, I don't like stuff like that. I'm not a political person, and I really don't give a shit about any of that kind of stuff. So I hate it when it's like forced upon me. Hey, it's Brock. Have I watched Stranger Things? Yes, I've seen all of Stranger Things. Brock Lesnar running through Paul Heyman's lines. That's some high quality content right there. He was never gonna die because they already confirmed Halloween ends for this year when they made Kills. Fair enough. This version of Brock is good. Yes, it is. Pure flames, man. Pure flames. My pick for the Rumble is Finn Balor. SmackDown pick is Cesaro. Those are really good picks, man. I wish that oh, I never ended the thing for this. I would love to see Finn Balor get a more prominent role in WWE. His run when he went back to NXT was fantastic. Okay, who will win the match? We have The Miz taking on Edge next. Poll has started. Brock as a face has been gold. Yes, so good, man. I love all of the stuff that Brock has done. Just so good. You're gonna go with Edge? So I think, okay, so this is WWE. So for me, I'm gonna go with The Miz winning. And I'm gonna go with that because I feel like Maurice is going to help him somehow, and they're gonna screw Edge, and then it's gonna lead to another match, which is gonna be The Miz and Maurice versus Edge and Beth Phoenix. We may even see Beth Phoenix tonight. Perhaps. I don't know. At least make Finn Balor the United States champion. Man, I feel like Seth could, or sorry, Seth, Finn could go for a world title run. I wouldn't be mad at that at all. Miz due to Maurice interference. So yeah, that's a good one too. Yep. That's what I was saying. We're on the same page. Does this somehow lead to a mixed tag with Beth and Maurice joining? I think so. I think that's what this match is here to set up. I do. Maybe for the Royal Rumble. Or maybe they'll try to extend it to WrestleMania. I don't know. Another question is, will Edge come out to the Brood theme tonight or just his regular theme song? Oh no, they splash champagne in his face. How dare they, man? You miss the old Miz with the fedora attire. I miss Intercontinental Champion Miz. When Brock Lesnar was champion and they had him not showing up on the show and he was like the A champion or whatever and running everything, man. And the Miz Taraj, I loved that version of the Miz. That was so good. I'm actually gonna win the Rumble. So okay. So with that being said, do you have Brock winning tonight then, and then you have Lashley and Brock at Mania instead of Roman and Brock at Mania? Maurice is 1000 getting speared tonight. Oh, this is so precious. So you get that fourth meal Hershey Squirts doo-doo butter dumped down on top of you. Becky Lynch's gear has been revealed. She's wearing purple. Hey, purple's my favorite. Triple threat at Mania. Oh. Man, that nailed Miz. But Miz when he beat Roman for the IC title. Good stuff back then. What if Becky wins with another roll-up finish? You see, I'm really curious to see what they're actually gonna do with that. Like, I don't know. So many people think that Liv Morgan should be the champion, but I don't know. 25 more to 1,000 subs? Or was it going up? You know, that's the one thing that I wish the YouTube kind of sucks at is, you know, when you're streaming on Twitch and stuff, you get notifications for stuff like that, and it's so unreliable that it's not even worth having for YouTube. It does it like a week later. It's crazy. So thank you to everyone who has subscribed today. I appreciate you. We are on the road to 1,000 and monetization on this channel as well. Very, very close to it. If you're not already subscribed yet, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. I don't know where it is. Over here, I think, on your screen, somewhere over here. Hit the like button as well. I'd appreciate it. And been doing these watch alongs for a little bit now. I kind of intend to do Raw this week. But I'm not 100% sure if I'm actually going to be able to do that. I have a very busy schedule coming up next week. So Raw is still kind of to be determined. NXT 2.0, we will be here for a watch along on that. That is Tuesday. That will be NXT New Year's Evil 6-man tag match involving Matt Riddle, MSK, Walter, and Imperium. And then we got AJ Styles and Grayson Waller for that show as well. Gaming streams as well. We're doing Genshin Impact every night. Halo 3 videos resume on Monday, and then we should be here for SmackDown as well. I intended on doing one for yesterday, but it was just not an actual episode of SmackDown. So hopefully I'll have some time and we'll do SmackDown this week as well. Hackerman has arrived. Welcome, Jaden. Welcome, my friend. Hopefully you're doing well. Happy New Year. Okay, super close up of the kissing. Okay. This could possibly be a great week of wrestling, excluding Raw and maybe SmackDown. Yeah, man, there's actually a lot going on right now. Wrestle Kingdom is coming up too. Oh man, where was that? I just saw. Oh, hold on. Okay, hold on a second. If they're gonna play the Brood, yes, Brood entrance. Are they doing the? Yes. Oh, yes, he's coming up with the fire too. Oh, it's so good. Don't switch to Edge's song though. Don't switch. Keep it all the way through, baby. Come on. This guy's running out of the way. Yes. Oh, they're gonna switch it right here. Whatever, man. I don't care. That was awesome. That was awesome, man. I love the Brood from back in the day. I've said this a million times. The Brood theme is one of my favorites. The coming up through the fire gimmick, one of my favorites, man. Pure flames. Pure flames. Liv's winning. I think that would be a great choice to have Liv win. Did I complete the Halo Infinite campaign? No. We haven't played Halo Infinite yet. So, it's taking me a while to get caught up, but I didn't want to read about Halo Infinite. I wanted to go through and play through all the games. So on this channel right here, we are playing through all of them. I played through Halo 1 and 2, and I'm about halfway through Halo 3 currently. And then we're going to play through 4 and 5 and then play through the Halo Infinite campaign. So those are going to be the next videos. I usually try to release them one a day. But I kind of took a couple days off for the new year. So those will resume on Monday, and we're currently somewhere in the middle of Halo 3. Having Edge back is always a great feeling. It is. It is. Edge is great. I'm happy that he was able to come back and compete. If I can change Mrs. Gimmick, what gimmick would you give him? I don't mind the Mrs. Gimmick. I just prefer like the older version of him. Where's the fire? There we go. Absolutely love the transition from the Brood entrance to the Rated R Superstar. Yeah, it's actually not bad. They did a pretty good job of it. I love the Brood stuff so much though. Miz just took Edge to Hip Toss City. Edge's gear is fire. What's on it? I can't see what's on it. Fan of the Miz. Wish they would have given the IC title again. Always down for that. Absolutely love. Oh yeah, I already read that one. Edge finally in the ring with a living legend. You know what I've noticed is like the past year, so many people started doing the crossface again. It was like there was some unwritten rule to not do a crossface because of Chris Benoit or something like that, and now like everyone's doing them. Or maybe I'm just stupid and I never noticed. When you first saw the Miz wedding, I said, "What in the Lashley and Lana is going on here, man?" That stuff was so terrible. So terrible. Yeah, feel free to send it to me, Vanch, on Instagram. Your mom came in the room when Miz and Maurice were kissing like so much, and she looked at me and they looked at her. Like, look, I promise you I'm watching wrestling, okay? I promise. The move was banned for like a whole year. I don't know. It's just so weird. I just feel like everyone just recently started doing it. Do I think Benoit will be mentioned again in WWE? No. No. Never. Speaking of Lana and Lashley, did you know that NXT's Elektra Lopez portrayed Bobby Lashley's first wife? No, I did not know that. I did not. Thank you for that. Interesting. I do know that Max Caster was one of Bobby's I do know that Max Caster was one of Bobby Lashley's sisters when Bobby Lashley and Sami Zayn were feuding. Hey Teresa, how's it going? How you doing? Their reality show is pretty good. Oh, you're talking about Miss and Mrs.? Go Big E. I would like to see Big E retain tonight, but I can also see Brock winning as well. Whenever Edge matches start off slow, they're always classics. Remember the Bobby Lashley and Lana and Liv storyline? Oh, man. It was brutal. That was a very brutal time in wrestling right there. Owen Hart tournament should be booked like a G1 block A and B. That's what a lot of people are thinking. And I'm really surprised that they've taken so long to announce what they're actually doing. Just say you're watching porn, it's easier. It's not wrestling, I promise. I'm not watching wrestling. It's porn. I'm not a weirdo. You want to see Kevin Owens get the win? You feel like they owe it to him? I don't think we've talked about this before, and I don't think that there are really any bad choices in the main event. I think all of the possible outcomes are good. You know, I don't think that any of them can be bad. Ricky Starks was a security guard and got destroyed by Roman Reigns during his WrestleMania 34 feud with Brock. Really? I didn't know that either. It's always funny to find out about stuff like that later on. Like, was it Samoa Joe pushing MJF or whatever? You didn't watch wrestling at that time. Thankfully, lockdown got you back into wrestling. Fair enough. Well, that's a brutal time to start back up wrestling. That was some pretty bad WWE content back then. You remember Orton and Corbin laughing their asses off during the whole Lana Lashley kissing sesh? Oh, dude, that was brutal. The chanting "Miz, you suck." Doing those Daniel Bryan yes kicks. Do the same pushing thing. Don't jinx it for Liv. Going for a crossface again. Marie's clearly looking like she's gonna cheat. We were some real ones still watching when Lashley and Lana took place. Oh man, that in the Thunderdome era, man, of WWE was crazy. Crazy. Oh damn. Mismatches are so damn boring. Fair enough. Big E's gonna get beat? You think so, Teresa? Is there gonna be a post show? No. No, this is it. This is it. We might stay on for like a couple minutes afterwards, but that's gonna be it. All the security during the Cole and O'Reilly contract signing are now the new stars of NXT 2.0. Really? I'll have to go back and watch that. That'll be interesting to see. Is this match boring? It's slow. But I don't mind it. Overall, like I've felt like this show's been pretty good, to be honest with you. Which usually, you guys know, it's usually not a problem for WWE to put on a really good pay-per-view or a good pay-per-view. Aside from Survivor Series, that was a big terrible. But this show's been good so far. Am I ever planning to return to AOW? Yes. Very, very soon. I have ideas for AOW, and I think we're gonna do a lot of stuff over there. Live streams will return to the Authors of Wrestling channel. Videos will return to the Authors of Wrestling channel as well. I had a couple of videos that I made, but I didn't end up liking them very well, so I just never posted them. I think I might re-record one of them because I feel like it's an important topic to talk about, but I just didn't like everything. I don't know, it just kind of felt off, so I never posted it. Oh, is he gonna do a on the table? So yeah, videos are gonna be returning and all that stuff. I have a couple ideas for some shows and stuff like that. Raw Underground was the drizzling shits. It really was, man. I'm also kind of considering like collaborations this year. For the most part, I've always preferred to just work alone. I've always just wanted to be by myself and do stuff alone. But I don't know, maybe 2022 is the year that I work with some other people and try to do some other things. So I do have plans. That was a pretty weak crossbody, but you know. Gaming stream tonight? I don't think so. I think, Jan, I think we're gonna return to gaming on Monday. If I have any extra time, I'm gonna use it to record some Halo episodes. I want to get through 3, 4, and 5 so we can play Halo Infinite. And we've been like stuck on Halo and Genshin for a while. So I want to wrap up Halo as fast as I can and move on to some other things and maybe stream some other games as well. Collab with Plana Productions. I don't know who that is, but I don't know. And I don't know, like it feels kind of weird to say this, but like I don't consume anything wrestling outside of actual wrestling. So aside from like Fightful Select, I don't really like tune into anything to see what other people are doing. Well, that's a lie, because I've watched a couple Quizlemanias, which I really like. I would love to try to do something like that at some point. But yeah, I don't really watch like topic videos for wrestling or reviews for wrestling or anything like that. I've always just really remained in my own lane. And I don't know. Like I said, I'd be interested in collaborations with people. I don't know what it would consist of, or anything like that. But I don't know. It's just something that I've considered to try. I think trying 2022 is going to be the year of trying new things and just having fun. Like I said, I don't know if I don't know if I want to return to reviews or not, just because I don't want to be negative. I just want to have fun. That's what I'm here for these days. I want to chill. I want to hang out. I want to have fun and just do things that I enjoy. So we'll kind of see. Match is picking up pace. Yes. WWE is confiscating AEW signs. I heard that they took down a sign the other day, but I hadn't heard about more. Do you mean I walk alone? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. I don't know. I just find it easy because I am pretty busy. So like the videos that I have made, I make them like stupid late at night. Like the last predictions video I made, I think I made it at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, like before it was posted. So like sometimes I have really short like time frames to do things. So it's a lot easier for me to just work by myself. But I don't know, maybe we could do like community predictions and stuff like that as well instead of me doing videos. I wish that one of the cool things about Twitch is that they have like channel points and all sorts of stuff like that, but they don't have them here on YouTube. So it would be cool if we could find a way to like be more interactive and stuff like that. Omasa as Akira Tozawa ninja. Oh man, that was so bad. Do you guys remember the War Viking Machine Reigning experience and Street Profits battle? Is AEW a hooker? Yes, of course. Of course, man. Of course. Always send hook. Send hook. Going for it again. Trying to go for a crossface. Finally locked in. I want you to collab with someone and do some sort of podcast wrestling related content. I've thought about doing a news type thing. And I've thought about doing like a weekly podcast as well. But I don't know. Could just like take the like big topics for the week and talk about them or something like that. That's possible. Marie's really struggling to get Mrs. Foot on the rope. Start my own wrestling company? Bro, I don't have that kind of money. I don't have that kind of money. That'd be crazy. There is for you guys wanting to watch something like that, you can check out DPW. It is the Deadlock Pro guys. They started their own wrestling company and it's on YouTube. You guys can check that out. It's CM Pulse, New Legacy, and Tony Pizza Guy, I believe. And shout out to them for that. That shit's crazy. That's like incredible to be able to do something like that. That is awesome. Anyone saw the tweet when WWE said send Veer? Yeah. Oh yeah, they were trolling. They were 100% trolling. I don't know when they got this new person, but the newer people that they have, or company that is doing their social media, they started becoming like more self-aware of the bad things that WWE was doing. So you'll notice like on the Bird app, they're always talking about coexisting and like making jokes about it. And the send hook stuff, or sorry, send Veer stuff was, you know. Would I collab with New Legacy? Man, I would love to work with like Johnny, Pulse, or Chris Danker. That would be cool. That's like a goal thing for sure. Like working with any of them in like some sort of game thing would be like just incredible. That would be so cool to do. And I think being on Quizlemania would be a lot of fun as well. And someone mentioned doing like the book reading at the end of Botchamania. Like that would be pretty dope as well. Like I would love to do some sort of collaboration like that. That'd be a lot of fun for me. Don't worry, Humberto will pay all the stuff that is needed because after all, he's the money stealer. Yeah, we can get him on the roster and he can just rob everyone for us. I do intend, you know, like I said earlier, this is my gaming channel. I intend to do a lot of gaming over here. I do intend on doing a lot of wrestling stuff here. AOW Underground will return in 2022. I don't know if FFBW will return exactly, but I wouldn't mind doing some more Fire Promoter stuff. I have Retromania Wrestling to play through with people. I have Wrestling Empire that I plan on doing live streams and a playthrough of as well. So like I would love to collaborate with people on those. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Do I smoke weed? No, I do not smoke weed. I have no problems with it. I don't have any problem with people smoking weed, but I don't myself. Was he supposed to have... It's the slap? No, the slap does it in for Edge? Oh, okay, he kicks out. Marcel says this match is a dud. James says this match is cool. I thought it was all right. Nothing crazy, but I'm not mad at it. Not mad at it. They're gonna kick her out. Is Beth gonna come out? Beth is coming out. Beth is coming out, isn't she? Beth Phoenix! Oh, she gonna whoop yo ass. Why is she doing that though? Maurice, run! Get out of there! Match is still going on right now. So Edge is gonna roll him up. Edge is gonna roll him up. Oh, he's gonna spear him. He's gonna spear him. Bam. There's the spear. That's it. Edge wins the match. 75% of chat had Edge winning the match. Why she looks pissed, bro. Sports entertainment at its finest. So it happened, but just a little bit different than I thought. That hair though, yes. They got the angry grinning or like angry teeth showing, screaming stuff down. I swear every time I see the Miz in a match, I already know he's losing. You think the Fiend could return to challenge Roman? No, I don't think that Windham would go back to WWE. I don't think so. I do not think so. I feel like everyone knew that Beth Phoenix was coming back when she stepped away from the commentary booth at NXT. Damn, Matthew. Damn, bro. Can't wait for the mixed tag match at the Royal Rumble. Yeah, definitely coming at the Rumble, I would assume. I read somewhere that Vince wanted to choke Vince after Hell in a Cell 2019. I wouldn't be surprised, man. I feel like that was a pretty rough time for Seth after that. That was kind of like that little downward spiral that he had when, you know, he got like really worked up because that guy had a sign that said Seth Rollins wasn't cool and all sorts of stuff like that. Like, and that was like a downward spiral for him, doing like the interviews and being all pissed off on the internet and stuff as well. Pretty good match. I didn't mind it. Do I have any idea who Edge's next opponent is going to be? Yeah, it's going to be the Miz again. Miz and Maurice. If Liv loses, we riot. I see what you did there, James. I see what you did there. I like it. I like it. All right, time for Liv to win. Messi or Ronaldo? I have no idea what that is or who those people are. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Bobby Lashley ain't scared of no beast. Famous soccer players, man. I live in America, man. We don't watch soccer over here. I literally don't know a single thing about soccer. Nothing. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Who is the WWE champion? Big E is the current WWE champion. Who else are plans that WWE plans to turn Bobby Lashley into a face? Wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be mad at that. So what's up with the Hurt Business? Are they back together or what? What's going on with that? They just released a new Bobby Lashley shirt that says it's the Hurt Business t-shirt, but are they back together? Windham will definitely be a bigger star outside of WWE. His creative mind is amazing. Yeah, I agree. I'm kind of glad to see him doing things other than wrestling, but I'm being very selfish when I want him to come back. And I've said this like a lot. I don't really have any sort of interest in like interviewing people or doing any sort of like work like that. But man, I would love to talk to Windham Rotunda. Like, I don't know what it would be about, but like, I'm just so interested in his mind and like his creative process and like what all he planned to do. Like if there were any other plans for things got nixed, things that they wouldn't let him do. Like, man, I feel like I could talk to him for like 10 hours straight and like still want to talk to him for more. I can't wait till he starts doing interviews, or if he ever does, because I'm going to listen to every single second of every single one of them. I'm so interested. And like, it's crazy because this man's literally is trending all the time on the Bird app, all the time. And it drives me nuts because I get so hyped. I'm like, oh, tonight's the night. He's going to show up on Dynamite. Let's go. He's not there. Yes, Beth Phoenix did return. Yes. New year, new WWE champion. Everyone like that. That was my my original title for this stream was New Year, period, and new champions, question mark. But I decided to go with this one instead. Now Roman will break Brock Lesnar's record for longest Universal Champion ever. Crazy. I wonder what their plans were for tonight. I wonder if Brock was supposed to win the Universal Championship. Who am I talking about? Windham Rotunda, Bray Wyatt. If The Rock did not return to fight the Universal Champion Roman Reigns, if he retained his title against Brock, who would be Roman's next challenger in your mind? I don't know, man. I don't know. Love Cole's theme song? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Adam Cole has one of the best theme songs out right now. Okay, so match is about to be underway. Let's get this going. Who will walk out? God. Of WWE Day 1 as the Raw Women's Champion. And still Becky Lynch and new Liv Morgan. Here we go. Did Brock beat CM Punk's record? I actually don't know. Her Business been back together for 3 months, but WWE did a whole segment on Raw with Shelton Cedric wanting to rejoin after wearing the colors for months. Yeah, that's what I'm so confused about. I don't know. Like, I'm just so confused as to whether they're actually back or not. Doesn't make any sense. 21 more for 1,000. Nice, man. We're getting there. Almost to 1,000 subscribers. You love to see it, man. You love to see it. 5,000 people have come to this live stream today as well, which is kind of crazy. All about the boom. Yes, Adam Cole, baby. We all know Becky is winning, do we? So 54% of chat so far has voted in the poll that Becky Lynch will retain. Oh, it just got taken over. 53% for Liv, 47% for Becky. Crazy. Is it a good possibility that the retired Undertaker would make a surprise return to fight Brock Lesnar? I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Let that man rest in peace, man. Let that man's rest in peace. All black gear. Love it. You know, I've seen a couple people wear these knee pads that are kind of like connected to the boots. I like it. That like kind of hang down. I think Becky Lynch was the first one to wear it. And then I think I saw Seth have one like that. And now Liv has them too. I like it. How would I rate this show so far? Out of 10? I don't know, like 7? Maybe 6 or 7. Good. It's been a good show. Nothing crazy has happened. Nothing insane. It's just been enjoyable. Good. Some people not able to focus on the match when Maurice is there. It's crazy. That's crazy. You get that stuff anywhere else in the world that you want on your phone. You like Judas a lot. I love how the crowd gets into it. Yeah, it's really cool to like be there for the Judas stuff too. It's really fun. Ruby Soho, you hope she wins the belt? I do too. I have Ruby Soho being the first TBS champion, but you know, here's something interesting is that person is going to be crowned on Wednesday. So it's either going to be Jade or Ruby. And now with all of the stuff that went on between like Tony and Swole, oh man, it's going to be like a shitstorm for Tony either way, because if Jade wins the title, I feel like people are just going to be like, oh, well, he's just like pandering now. And then if she loses, they're just going to like freak out about like enforcing all the things that other people have said. So it's kind of like a lose-lose situation that they're in right now for that. Who am I rooting for this match? I would love to see Liv. I would love to see Liv Morgan win this match. I don't know. I don't know though, because WWE has a really weird way of like advancing their feuds and like not giving people the things that they probably should when they probably should. So I also wouldn't be surprised if Becky won this and then they somehow ran this back at the Rumble or WrestleMania or something like that. Jeff Jarrett just attacked Effie at a GCW show. Weird. Bro, Becky be wearing some crazy attire. Crazy. Is Liv usually all smiles like this? Or does she know something that we don't know? What was that announcement? Becky as a heel isn't good. I don't like it either. I don't like anything that I have seen as big time Becks, to be honest with you. Back to AEW into a corner. It kind of does, because I saw like a lot of people and I don't know, Bird App is just a really toxic place. I think social media is really just a toxic place overall. And like I said earlier, it's one of those topics that you lose either way. You lose either way. Styles versus Edge at Mania this year? Yes, please. That would be dope. 20 more subscribers needed for 1,000. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Maybe we can make it there today. Let me refresh and see. Yeah, 980. 980. We only need 20 more subscribers until we get to 1,000. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. Becky gonna do some heel shit and win, no doubt. Stretch the premise. I could definitely see it happening. That's the ref who screwed Naomi over. Oh, dude, I saw that. You think we're gonna get Naomi and Sonya Deville at WrestleMania? Bro, these camera cuts. That's crazy. Thoughts on the show so far? Good. I think the show's been good. Enjoyable. Not mad. I don't feel like this was a waste of time. Have I addressed the Johnny Knoxville business yet? No, I have not. But from what I understand and what Matthew was referring to is Johnny Knoxville announced himself for this year's WWE Royal Rumble. He said he's going to start training. So I don't know. Mania's going to be in Hollywood this year, right? No, Hollywood next year. Hollywood is next year. This year is in what, Dallas? It's in Texas or something like that. Camera cuts are annoying. Yeah, I'll never understand that. You know, I'll never forget that clip of, I can't remember who it was. I think it was Seth hitting someone with a chair. And someone got the camera guy in the frame. So every time Seth was like going to like hit him with the chair, the camera guy was like, it's like, oh, like, bro, I'm gonna throw up. Relax, okay? We don't, just film it, bro. Just film it. Why is the Raw commentary team so much worse than the SmackDown one? Because Pat McAfee is great, and I feel like he's organic, and I talk about that all the time. He's organic, and it leads to a much more enjoyable experience listening to commentary. When you have people who are so robotic and so like formulaic for everything that they do, it just comes off not genuine. The female refs have been really well lately. Good. If there was ever a dream match that only that you would like to see present day, what would it be? I don't know, man. Dream match. Actually, you know, I would really like to see The Undertaker and Sting. Obviously. I think like The Fiend and The Undertaker would be pretty dope for its own reasons. AJ Styles and Shawn Michaels. Seth Rollins and Shawn Michaels. You could go like Seth and AJ and like Kenny, like any sort of mixture of guys like that. New Day and the Elite would be a pretty dope match as well. If you look at every graphics in Seth versus Big E, you can slowly see Father Rollins' smile fade away. You sent it to me on IG. Okay, I'll check it out. You miss Morrow? Me too, man. I miss Morrow a lot. It was, I feel like that was one of the biggest blows to NXT, was losing Morrow. Brock looks scary with his new look. I love it. KPR says subscribe. Yeah, only 20 away, man. Only 20 away. Let me see. Let me check it out. 19 away. If you're not subscribed, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. It's right here, I think. Wait, hold on. Over here. It's over here. I lied to you. I greatly appreciate you. Hit the like button as well, please. Appreciate you. Dream match you want to see would be AJ versus Kenny. Yes. So good, man. So good. Decided to watch the stream because you got nothing better to do. Well, I hope it's been entertaining. I hope you've enjoyed it, Sub-Zero. I hope so. Do you think AEW and WWE will do a collaboration? No, I don't. Nope. I do not think so. And I think, you know, stuff like that is complicated because you have these two companies that are trying to protect their wrestlers. So like who wins, who loses, champions versus champions, and yada 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 yada, stuff like that. So and with them, like with AEW being new and fresh and kind of, you know, being like at it with WWE, I don't see that happening now. AJ versus Kenny, been waiting since 2020. I really hope that AJ has like a little stint outside of WWE with his last after this contract. I would just love to see him have fun for a little bit for a year and then just return to WWE and do his Legends contract. What are my thoughts on Nick Khan? He was brought in to clean up a company and get it organized. That's what I think. He cares about business, and that's it. And I want to be clear too, as well, because I saw a lot of people were mad about people were mad that Tony said that he didn't think that Swole was a good wrestler, and that's why he let her contract expire. And I want to be clear that I prefer harsh, yes, and whether you believe it or not, that's that's a whole different story. But I much prefer something like that than them saying like, hey, we're releasing you because of budget cuts. Like, if they're just like, look, it's not working out, we don't think you fit with what we're doing, that's totally fine. So that's my only problem with like this Nick Khan thing of firing people. It's just that they're making it like a bunch of bullshit where it's like it's all a lie. Budget cuts, like, you can't tell me that you've made so much money this year, you're breaking your record profits, but you can't afford to pay people. So I just wish that there would be transparency. That's my only complaint about it. An AEW versus WWE Survivor Series would be so good, but it'll never happen. Yeah, it would never, because who wins, right? What brand wins? And who's like, these champions are gonna have to lose? There's no way. And a tie, like if it was just to end in a draw, I don't think it would be worth it. The crowd do not give a fuck about this. It seems seems to be the calmest the crowd has been so far. What would I do if Alexa Bliss came and became the female version of the Fiend? I mean, she already was, essentially, for a while. I hope that Alexa returns and is just like her former self, like the goddess or whatever. It was unprofessional of him. He could have told her that privately. Yeah, I'm not here to argue about that or say that I agree or disagree with it. I'm just saying that I prefer the transparency part instead of being like, no, we just don't have the money. That was all. That was all. Before, Tony said he thought Swole was good, which I've seen that as well, and I've seen the thing that Swole saying that she liked working there. Or it was Tony Storm. She did an interview with Ryan Satin saying that she liked working there. But it's like, what did you expect her to do? Like, did you expect her to go to an interview that is for WWE and be like, I'm unhappy here, I hate it? Like, no, of course she's gonna say that she likes it, whether she does or not. I mean, that's just the way that it is, you know. You hope Asuka comes back. Man, I miss Asuka so much. I miss her so much. I hope she comes back soon. You just can't wait till Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley face off. It's going to be a good one, man. I would love for them to have a championship match together. I would love it. They need to be honest. Yeah, that's all I ever ask for is transparency. Transparency. That's it. I mean, regardless, it's still a shitty thing to do, to release 100 people, but I understand that it's a business and this guy is here to do business, whether it be cutthroat or not. But I don't feel like you need to hide behind it. I just feel like you need to be like, look, it is what it is. Vince messed up hiring all these people and we can't use them and they don't fit what we're trying to do anymore. So goodbye. You know what's funny? Mercedes Martinez went to AEW to WWE and now back to AEW. Yeah, wasn't she working like Darks or something like that? What if Asuka returns after this match? I mean, I could see if Becky Lynch is going to retain, I could see Asuka returning and them doing something together because Becky Lynch just gave her the title. Tony says, people calling Tony stupid for leaving when the title means nothing and the feud started over pie. Yeah, I think too many people put too much weight on the WWE titles. They feel like those things are like invaluable and like they're just like that's all that you need in your life, when in reality it seems like most people just kind of prefer the creative and having fun and stuff like that. Like I don't want someone throwing pies on my face and I don't want to be crying on TV and stuff like that. those titles are meaningless to me. The Good Brothers said that as well, you know. Ultimately, when they were signing their last contract before they got released, I believe, someone can correct me if I'm wrong, they were like, part of the negotiation was like, we'll put the titles on you, and they were like, we don't care, like, what, we've had them before, like, we're not title marks, we don't care, that's not what everything is about. And I think the same thing was with FTR too, when they were trying to keep them, and they were like, what do these titles really mean? Like, nothing. Tony made a good decision. Hey, if you're not happy with what you're doing, you feel like you could do better, then bet on yourself. If you can do it, bet on yourself. I'm always rooting for those kind of people, always. And I think Toni Storm is an incredible talent, and I think she'll do well off outside of WWE. Am I watching Raw on Monday? I planned on it, but I do have something coming up on Monday, business wise, that I may or may not talk about at some point. So I don't know. I planned on doing a Raw watch along this Monday, but I'm not 100% sure I'll be here for it. So I will keep people updated. Yes, the powerbomb was awesome. It's 4 versus 1 Brock. WWE championships feel like toys. Yeah, and that's I don't feel like any of these hold any prestige except for the Universal Championship now, which is kind of funny because the Universal Championship was one of the worst ones. Like, it was literally doomed. And Roman has really helped elevate that title. I watched it. Are you talking about the powerbomb thing in the corner? I am watching the match. I'm just chatting too. They practically are toys, such zero. Yeah, I mean, like, look at the Intercontinental Championship, man. That title has been on the sidelines for a very, very, very long time. Who had it before? Apollo? I don't think Apollo really did much with it. Whoever had it before him didn't do much with it. Then they had that weird stuff with Sammy, who like wasn't wrestling with it or something like that. Crazy. Who do I have winning between Okada and Shingo? I have no idea. I don't know what's going on in New Japan at all. I have no clue. I don't know I don't even know a single match on the Wrestle Kingdom card, to be honest with you. A return to the heavyweight belt would be sweet. Are you talking about Big Gold? Yeah, I would love that. My favorite title of all time. I want the Universal Championship to become Big Gold. Yes, dude. Roman holding Big Gold. Man, that's incredible. That's an incredible visual. I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot who was the IC champion, but you just remembered it was Shinsuke. Yeah, it's an afterthought. It's really just an afterthought. And it has been for a while. You know what? We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out. Bayley deserves to win the Royal Rumble. She carried WWE through the pandemic. I wouldn't be mad at that. I would love to see her return. Okay, so titles. Intercontinental Champion. Okay, so here are the last Intercontinental Champions. Shinsuke Nakamura has held the Shinsuke Nakamura has been Intercontinental Champion for 142 days. He has defended it once against Apollo Crews, and that was on September 24th. Before him, Apollo Crews had the title for 124 days. Before Apollo, Big E held the title for 110 days. Sami Zayn held it for 86 days. Jeff Hardy held it for 37 days. AJ Styles held it for 74 days. I don't even really remember that. Then it was vacant. Sami Zayn held it for 65 days. Braun Strowman held it for 37 days. Shinsuke Nakamura held it for 201 days. Bro. Okay. Shinsuke Nakamura won the Intercontinental Championship from Finn Balor on July 14th of 2019. He defended it He defended it 4 times in 200 days. And one of them was a loss. Bro, it's crazy. Crazy. Match giving you Ember versus Asuka vibes. Man, speaking of Ember Moon, I hope she shows up in AEW. I'm sorry. Shinsuke's a terrible champion. It's not Shinsuke Nakamura's fault though. It's their fault for not booking it, you know? Bianca Belair needs to be champion again. Has she ever really recovered from what they did to her? Did they ever officially retire Big Gold? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't remember. Remember the AJ versus Daniel 2020 SmackDown match? That time the IC title was treated so good. I don't remember that. Love Ember Moon. Me too, man. Me too. I always wanted like a since they had such a crazy NXT rivalry, I always wanted Ember and Asuka to like meet at Survivor Series. You thought Liv was going for the lockjaw? Alexa Bliss is champ again. Oh, is that it? Oh. 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 Everyone is going to be mad. The whole world is about to erupt. Everyone's going to be pissed. Oh, man. That's it. And still. Ouch. The internet is about to explode. Yeah. Warrior says Big E's losing, isn't he? Oh. If Big E retains, there will be 0 title changes tonight. After that epic powerbomb, they let Becky win. God damn it. WWE is the same old predictable matches Liv deserved to win. But here's the thing though. Is it over between Becky Lynch and Liv? Is this the last that we'll see of them? Are they will they really draw this out? That was painful. You know, it kind of looked like Becky was trying to put her feet on the ropes and they were a little bit too far away. So maybe there's a missed thing right there. Yeah, okay, so you were just saying the same thing, Marcel. Yeah, it looked like she was trying to put her feet on the rope. You think she's getting her WrestleMania moment? Liv's winning the Rumble. Okay. Happy New Year, Walla. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Let's see if there's an update here on the... Let's see where we're at. Ooh, we're only 18. We are only 18 subscribers away from 1,000. If you're here and you're not already subscribed yet, please make sure to subscribe. It's I always forget. It's like down here, I think, though. Hit the subscribe for me. 18. We're so close. We're so close. You want them to rerun it? You can't win them all. The drip of Seth Rollins is amazing. Every match has delivered. Yeah, I wouldn't say that there's been a bad match really tonight. I mean, you can make an argument for Madcap Moss and McIntyre didn't need to be nearly as long, or even on this show. Same for the pre-show match, completely unnecessary. But other than that, I've enjoyed it, and I don't know, maybe that's because I have completely separated myself from these shows. I don't really care that much. I don't really seem to care about what's going on, so I'm just able to kind of just sit back and chill, and it is what it is. Since she lost last, I have Liv Morgan winning at the Royal Rumble. Okay. The Fatal 5-Way is supposed to be the longest match of the night, and I'm assuming it's going to be fantastic. So you have COVID just like Roman. Sorry to hear that, goat. Sorry to hear that, man. I have had that stuff as well. And it sucked. It sucked. Hook, 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 hook. All the hookers stand up. WWE, get yourself over, and sky's the limit. Zack Ryder gets buried for getting himself over. Yeah, pretty much, man. Pretty much. They do not like it when people interfere and get themselves over. You almost get punished for it. Like, look at Rusev for Rusev Day and all that stuff. Like with Lana and Aiden English, like they were so over, and they pretty much got punished for it. Pretty much got punished, and it's such a shame because that was like really good content. The Authority Rollins gimmick would have probably won this match. What if Liv wins the Rumble and challenges Charlotte though? Interesting. Very possible. Yeah, so they're going back and showing the kickoff show, and Ridge Holland's nose got broke. Oh yeah. Man, poor Ridge Holland. He's gonna be out again with an injury. But you know, to kind of look at the bright side, Sheamus had a broken nose as well, so now they have kind of like a little connection. They could both wear the those things. The nose guards. 17 more. We're getting there, man. We are getting there. All right, I gotta do a post really quick. What are they doing? Oh, just a weird little production thing. Oh, they're doing the Johnny Knoxville thing. Oh god, I can hear that laugh. Time for the main event. Yes, it is. Let me, now that I got this post off, who will walk out of WWE Day 1 as the WWE Champion? Here we go. And still, Big E. And new, Brock Lesnar. How many options can I add? Hopefully enough. And, oh, Bobby Lashley. Oh, I can only do 4. Dang. Okay, well, I'm sorry. Kevin Owens, or Seth Rollins. Okay. I have to work within YouTube's poll confinement. So we have and still Big E, and new Brock Lesnar, and new Bobby Lashley, and new Kevin Owens, or Seth Rollins. KO isn't winning? You don't think so? If Liv Morgan doesn't win the Women's Royal Rumble match, I want to see her return to NXT to gain back some momentum and hopefully win the NXT Women's title. Fair enough. I think Brock and Bobby will be busy fighting outside the ring, and Big E will pin either Kevin or Seth to win this match. Fair enough. Pay-per-view was no more. Premium event, sir. Yeah, oh God, it's going to take me forever to get used to that. Yeah, Johnny Knoxville, the originator of all the bullshit on the internet, 100%. Expect more budget cuts after WrestleMania? Yeah, so I think that's a new thing that's going to happen 4 times a year. It seems to be that's what's going to be going on with the quarterly financial calls, the budget calls. It seems like those are always going to be tied to each other. So you'll notice last year, every single time they had an earnings report, people were let go like the next couple days. So, all right. Let me get off a post here about this match. Main event time. Big E with the Seinfeld attire. It's really funny. I just watched all of Seinfeld recently, so it's hilarious to see him with the Seinfeld attire. This is the first WWE pay-per-view you've watched in months. The WWE pay-per-views have typically been pretty good. Recently, aside from SummerSlam is the only one that has been like a real stinker. The rest have been pretty enjoyable. Okay. All right, we good. Ooh. You already voted for Kevin Owens and Seth? We got 41% so far, and new Brock Lesnar. Damn, 0% for Bobby? 0% for Bobby? Oh man, feels bad, man. Here's how it goes. Brock wins. Brock vs. Roman at Royal Rumble. Brock wins. Rematch at Mania. Roman wins and unifies belts. Okay. I agree with you. I almost agree with you. But, Matthew, what happens for the men's Royal Rumble winner? That is the weak link in all of that. I only have seasons 6, 7, and 8 and 9 of Seinfeld that I got last Christmas. Hopefully I'll start watching them tomorrow. They're on Netflix. All the seasons are on Netflix. Not a fan of Lashley, huh? You got the Trashley. So Matthew, here was my point. Here's my point. Brock Lesnar wins the WWE Championship tonight. Okay. Then at the Royal Rumble, we have Brock versus Lashley, the dream match. And Brock wants Roman at WrestleMania, but Roman says, nah, bro, not wrestling you. You had your chance, whatever it is, make your excuses. So Brock says, okay. He has his match against Bobby. He retains. He enters the Royal Rumble. He wins the Royal Rumble. That way, we have Roman versus Brock, WrestleMania, title versus title. Roman wins. That's my take. That's my take. Your grandparents have Netflix? Yeah, they're all on there. I just watched all of them. Ever notice how whenever you criticize WWE, there's always some marketing trigger, like it's a personal attack? Yeah, I don't. People always be mad at something. I don't care. I don't care. Someone was telling me that I had like a really harsh assumption the other day because I said that I felt like they were getting rid of the Cruiserweight Championship. And it was like, how was that harsh? I mean, they've released all the Cruiserweights. It was about them unifying the North American Championship and the Cruiserweight. And on WWE's website, it says that they're going to be unified into the WWE NXT 2.0 North American Cruiserweight Championship. Like, bro, why does it need to be that long of a title for a championship? It's crazy. Just make it the North American Championship or something else. And then people were like, what about an open weight championship? And it's like, literally every single one of WWE's championships is an open weight except the cruiserweight. So like, okay, so here something interesting here. Big E did not come out last. Brock is coming out last. All right, let me turn this up here. Let me turn this guy up. You want to see Kevin Owens win? I've said this before. I'm not mad at anyone winning. I think whoever wins this match, I'm fine with. I'm fine. No cruiserweights, no point in the belt. Yeah, exactly, right? And for the last, like, a couple feuds, they suspended the cruiserweight weight limit. And it was like, what's the point of having it? You're going to have Joe Gacy as the cruiserweight champion? Gotcha. Good take two. It's just a means to an end to get Brock versus Roman at Mania and Roman winning again. The Rock ain't touching a match. So supposedly the Rock is supposed to be next year's WrestleMania against Roman. And my whole thing about a title versus title for Brock versus Roman at WrestleMania is to kind of keep Roman fresh for another year. And I think they can do that if they have him hold both belts. They can put him on both shows as well. Maybe it'll help out Raw in their ratings a little bit as well. And they can kind of just extend off of it. I think it's a blessing in disguise. And Rollins' gear is flames, by the way. Like the baby blue with the lime green. Good. Yeah, I think any of them. On the Insta post, you forgot Seth, did I? Oh, I did. I did Kevin Owens twice. Oops. I haven't looked at my Instagram at all. I'm sure. Listen, maybe I just really badly want Kevin Owens to win. Brock looking good. I love this version of Brock Lesnar, man. It is incredible. Incredible, man. Why have a championship for a division that doesn't work? That was exactly my point. I was just like, I'm not trying to be rude, but like, it just doesn't make any sense right now, right? I like the Cruiserweight Championship, but there aren't Cruiserweights to compete for it. So it just makes more sense. Yeah, just read it, James. Just read that one. I swear Brock F5 to everyone in this end of faster than the Kofi match. Oh god, I hope not. Okay, so Rollins and Owens are going right after Lesnar. They're teaming up on him, but Brock, of course, came out on top, taking both of them to Suplex City. Lashley and E have spilled to the outside. Of course, they're keeping Lashley and Lesnar away from each other to start it off. Jesus. Brock showing more personality. Yeah, it's super good, man. So Owens just saved Rollins from an F5, got a suplex for his problems. Lashley coming in. Holy shit. Seth's gear is awesome. I like it a lot. Big E spilling Lesnar out to the outside. Big E is the only person standing right now, and he's inside the ring. Suplex City, bitch. Yes. That was great. Oh, Lashley doing that thing to E where he like throws his head into the turnbuckle. That Kevin suplex looked rough. It did. Oh, they're gonna hit that. Oh. Lashley just speared Lesnar through the barricade. Ah. The guy had the same look as me. I'm just like, what? Man, they are going balls to the wall for this match. Good stuff. Good stuff. Just starting off stupid hot. Stupid hot. You love to see it. And Kevin Owens just getting that ass whooped right now, by the way. You're extremely delayed. You could try starting it and starting it back over again if you're on Peacock, that is. Match is crazy, yes. You think Brock versus Lashley is locked for WrestleMania? I think it's Lesnar versus Reigns. Good pace, yes, 100%. James says, for example, the women's tag titles wasn't a problem until there was a lack of women's tag teams. Just retire the belts. Yep. Yeah, I would like to see them retire the women's tag team championships and the 24/7 championship. And I think that they should get rid of them and do a mid card for the women's. A mid card championship for the women would be fantastic. Kevin Owens get them ass whoops for the dollars. Damn, dude. That was sick. Seth Rollins. Okay, I need to tell you again. Rollins gear is incredible. That like glittery purple with that like baby blue, sky blue with the lime green. Mwah. Amazing. Look at Seth and Kevin. Just look at Seth and Kevin. Hey, like I said, I'm not mad if Kevin wins. It's only a matter of time before they turn on each other. I'm a little delayed. Yeah, this is a huge last minute change. What would I call the mid card women's championship? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. European championship would be cool. Television championship would be cool. I don't know. We have on AOW Underground, we have a women's intercontinental championship. Oh, Lashley just speared Lesnar for you? Yeah, you're way behind. I'm Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins are about to put Lashley through a table. Through the commentary table. Lashley says, nah, bro. Oh, now E's gonna put him. Rock bottom? Ooh! Yeah, this match is pure flames, man. You don't have Peacock, you canceled because of money. Fair enough, man. For anyone who doesn't have Peacock, if you have Xfinity or Comcast or whatever it is called where you are, you get the $5 tier for free, by the way. Just a heads up. I'm 10 seconds delayed. You know, it might be that there's a YouTube delay that you're seeing, which is possible. I think I have latency turned like all the way to the lowest, but I don't know. Could you imagine if that was it? Oh man. Oh. No lie, wish the SmackDown commentary team was on this match. Yeah. Yeah, the pacing is perfect. I love it. Very happy with it. That high pitched what? Oh, it's F5 City. F5 City, Seth Rollins, Big E. Oh. Kevin Owens getting one too. Kevin Owens got an F5. Where's Lashley? Lashley just speared Lesnar going for the pin. Could you imagine if Lashley pinned Lesnar? Woo! Bobby's got the hurt lock on Lesnar. Hurt lock to Brock. One of the most incredible Fatal 5 matches you've ever seen. This is crazy. Another F5. F5 to Big E. Brock Lesnar just won the WWE Championship. What? Wow, dude, a last minute decision. Yes. Yes, I am not mad at this at all. The plan is it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Brock Lesnar is the new WWE champion. Ooh. Ooh, Lashley is staring down Brock. We need Paul on the stage just clapping. Yes, dude. Brock and Paul and MVP and Lashley. Let's go. Let's go. We booking this shit? Yes. Yes, we are. Hell yeah. First Kofi, now E. I mean, look. Yes, but at least this wasn't as nearly as disrespectful to E. Like Kofi got his cheeks clapped in like 7 seconds, man. Crazy. Yep. Yep. Brock is the new WWE champion. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Brock has ended both of the New Day members' WWE title reigns. Crazy, dude. They handled this last minute change like bosses. They did. They really did. They can make, there's a lot that can come out of this, man. Give us that Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley match. Give it to us. And then give us Reigns versus Lesnar at WrestleMania. You had a feeling Brock would win? Me too, man. Me too. Brock is always the safe bet for WWE. Always. Like if there's ever anything, just throw the WWE Championship, throw the Universal Championship on Brock Lesnar. It's the safe thing to do. And you know, like, people like Brock Lesnar. Like, a lot of people don't like to admit it, or maybe they're finally able to admit it now, since they're not doing that weird storyline that they were originally doing with Brock and Roman. But people like Brock, and when Brock wants to work, Brock can work. And we've all seen that when Brock is interested and he's willing to commit to things, he can do it as well. His promos have been flames. Everything that this man has been doing has been just pure flames in this WWE run. And I'm happy they didn't make him cut the hair or the beard or anything, because I feel like that makes it so much better. So much better. This Brock Lesnar kicks all of the ass. All of it. Okay, so let me try to get to chat here. Brock vs. Lashley is... Oh, God, it's scrolling. Going to split people perfectly. It's money. Oh, that was Roman versus Brock. Yeah, that's going to be a good one. I think that one's obvious, though. I think it's going to go to Roman. Brock vs. Lashley is happening. Holy shit, let's go. Yeah, it's gotta be. Warrior says, I like Brock, but I much prefer Big E retaining. I would have liked to have seen Big E retain, but I feel like this is, if they go the way that I was saying that they should go at the beginning of the show, I think this is better. And I'm sorry, because I love Big E and I'm very happy that he's become WWE champion, but the fact of the matter is that we have to get to the next year's WrestleMania before anything happens with this Roman and Rock stuff, which is, I'm assuming, still planned. You know, that's a match that you have to have. Roman Reigns versus The Rock. It's got to happen. And being in Hollywood is like perfect. So I think all the stars aligned up for this to happen. And I think this was the right call for right now. I do. What's the next pay-per-view? The next pay-per-view is the Royal Rumble, and that is going to be January 29th. January 29th, so the very end of this month. You feel like they're going to give Big E a rematch? Very possible. Very possible. I personally, I would like to see Big E and Brock have a match on Raw. I feel like that would draw much better, and I think that Brock should retain, and I think that Brock versus Bobby Lashley should happen at the Royal Rumble. It's a dream match that people have been wanting to see. And if they didn't want to give it to us when Bobby Lashley was champion, it may have been because they didn't want Bobby Lashley to beat Brock. And so now that Brock is WWE champion, they can do that and have Brock defeat Lashley. I think it works. You like all WWE superstars, but you're a Roman fan? Nothing wrong with that, man. Roman is next level right now. KPR says subscribe. Yeah, let's see where we're at. Let's see where we're at. We are 13 subscribers away from 1,000. If you're here and you're not subscribed, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. It is down there. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, make sure to hit that like button as well. We'll talk for a couple minutes and then head out. Thank you, everyone who tuned in for the watch along. I appreciate you guys so much. It's been fun. I thought that this was a good show. This was a very entertaining show. Great pay-per-view to start off the year. I completely agree, man. Pay-per-view was good. Edge and Miz was okay. Madcap, Moss and McIntyre was okay as well. I would have taken that match off the card, and I think that would have been better. Let's see here. So we've been here for about 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours, man. This was a good pay-per-view for 3 hours. I like the pacing of this. This was good. I like this WWE pay-per-view a lot. This was very good. Lashley literally contained Brock, so they have to revisit it. Yeah, he had him in the Hurt Lock, and it was completely locked in. Completely locked in. This is an absolutely shocking title change. If there is going to be a title for title match between Roman versus Brock at WrestleMania 38, whoever wins the Royal Rumble is going to be very lucky. It's going to be Brock. Going to be Brock. So, since there's a little bit more people here, this is what I was telling you guys at the beginning of the show. Here it is. Brock wins the WWE Championship tonight. Check. That just happened right now. Then, the Royal Rumble. We have Brock Lesnar defending his WWE Championship against Bobby Lashley. Dream match. Pure flames. This will lead to a title versus title match at WrestleMania. Brock Lesnar defending his WWE Championship against Roman Reigns defending his Universal Championship. Now, we have the Royal Rumble. So I think don't allow Roman. Roman says that Brock can't have a shot. Okay? Whatever it is. Maybe now that he's WWE champion, he's like, no, it's not fair. Yada, yada, yada. Whatever it is that you want to do on this. Like you're on the other brand now. Blah, 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 blah. Whatever it is. So Brock defends his championship at the Royal Rumble, but also enters the Royal Rumble and wins it. And now you have a huge main event match for WrestleMania night 1 or night 2. I don't care. I think that's huge. That's going to do huge numbers, and that will help revitalize Roman and give him something new to do. So you can kind of keep him in the position that he's in, give him another belt. Then they could put him on Raw and SmackDown and help elevate both shows and both championships. I think that is what's best for business. I do. And I'm sorry, Big E. I love you. I'm very happy that you became WWE champion. This was just an unfortunate event that just managed to happen today. You know, Liv hitting the sunset flip powerbomb on Becky shocked me. Yeah, that was pretty cool. I liked that. I liked that a lot. Really interested in what's going to happen on Raw this week. Yeah, probably a match between Big E and Brock, I would guess, or something of that nature. Huge promo wise leading into WrestleMania. Absolutely. Absolutely. And they can still kind of, you know, Paul Heyman can come on Raw and kind of mix it up with Lesnar. And then you can have Lesnar and Heyman against Lashley and MVP. Good little promo battles and stuff. Where he says, I'd say Brock versus Lashley for Mania. E could rematch at the Rumble. There's no need to unify the belts. Not unify them, but just have one person carry both of them. That's my plan, like my theory to like revitalize Roman and keep him interesting for another year. Because as far as I understand, the plan for Hollywood is Rock versus Roman for the Universal Championship or WWE Championship, whatever it is. So is it easy? Is it going to be easy for them if they don't put both the belts on Roman for him to carry a whole other year? I don't know. And the whole plan this whole time has been Brock versus Roman at WrestleMania as well. So I just kind of feel like it makes sense. But maybe it'll be a multi-man match. Maybe the match is still Brock versus Roman at Mania, but someone's gonna win the Royal Rumble and get interjected. Maybe it's Big E, maybe it's Drew McIntyre, maybe it's Bobby Lashley. I don't know. Bro, we need Drew versus Roman at Mania so badly. Fair enough. Big E sacrifices for the greater good. Yeah, like I said, I'm sorry, E. But, you know, 5-way match was 8 minutes and 18 seconds. I'm not mad at it. Sometimes those fast-paced, brutal matches, they just work so well. And this was one of them that it worked so well. It did. It worked so well. Who has a good chance to win the Royal Rumble now? You think The Rock? I don't think it'll be The Rock. The Rock doesn't need to win the Royal Rumble. And that's things that like it's gonna take away from his schedule, and he's a busy guy. I don't see that happening. He's someone that can just step up and get it. I wouldn't waste it on The Rock. I wouldn't. When you have 5 big guys in there, it's gonna be a quick match. Yeah, and I think there's different match styles, there's different match types for everyone, and I think this was great. I think it was great. If you're looking for champion versus champion, what about the Rumble winner? So like I was saying, Brock enters the Rumble as well and wins, or someone else wins and they make it like a triple threat or something like that. That's my guess. Brock's reign as WWE Championship will be really interesting to watch. It really will. Can you tell me a joke? Sure. Von Wagner is winning the Rumble. Why? Because he can. He is a Von Hooms to Wagner. He's going to smash him and beat him down. Yes. You would not like Von Wagner when he's angry. Oh, I forgot to end the poll. I don't know how many people have been cheating and voting afterwards. So we'll see what the results are. 77 votes for Brock, and it actually happened. Yep, 77 for Brock. Only 3% for poor Bobby. Only 7% for poor Owens and Rollins. Dave says Liv wasn't supposed to lose clean. Yeah, we were talking about that as well. It looked like Becky was trying to put her feet on the ropes. They were too far away. Gonna be very interesting this Monday at day 3. Yeah, it will. At least Bobby got some votes. Yeah. Yes, he did. And it looks the stare down, man. The stare down at the end. Hopefully they run it back. Crazy. Absolutely crazy, man. What a day. So yeah, like I was saying, overall, I thought it was a pretty good show. Entertaining. I don't feel like any time was wasted. I thought this was a very, very, very good show. And I'm sorry, E, it's unfortunate that you had to lose, but you know. You hope they don't do Brock vs. Roman for all the titles. Man, that's what I'm saying though. That's what they're gonna do. Why don't they call it a pay-per-view? Because it's not like a pay-per-view anymore. And it's gonna take me forever to remember what they're trying to call it these days. A premium live event, I think, is what someone was saying. Final note for the night: if Big E had to lose the title, I'm glad it was to Brock. Yeah, like I was saying, Brock is always the safe bet. Brock is always a safe bet. If you need some sort of last minute change or something like that, it's Brock. In 364 days, could there be a WWE pay-per-view called Day 365? Hey, why not? Why not? You think Roman is Braun 2.0? What? Would have loved Brock versus Lashley without the belt. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I think that's fine. That would have worked. But this also was kind of a way just to make it happen without sort of really necessarily putting in the work to it. Now they can just kind of have it. They got thrown in the match together, and Lashley's pissed. He didn't get pinned. You know, whatever it is. The stare down at the end. That's really all you need to just get it going. A monster. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. How's it going, Lee? How you doing? Hopefully you enjoyed the show. And WWE. You didn't like it? I'm hoping for Finn Balor Cesaro to win this year's Royal Rumble. Good picks. Good picks. Good picks. I think it's gonna be Brock though. I think it's gonna be Brock. Could be someone else. Drew McIntyre. I can't remember who told me, but I have a feeling that someone was talking about Drew McIntyre being added to the main event match. So very possible. Who wins the men's Royal Rumble? I don't know. Brock, Drew. With WWE, you don't really need to have momentum. That's their whole kind of thing, right? Is that they just do whatever they want. And it is what it is. Oh, WWE has just posted an injury update. Drew McIntyre has suffered a cervical neck strain with severe contusions. Upon further evaluation by medical staff, he will have a follow-up with an orthopedic cervical specialist. Okay. Okay. Watch along stream was a success. Enjoyed your presence here. Man, I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed the watch along. I've really enjoyed doing these. It's just so much fun. It's so much fun. It's a nice change of pace as well for me, and it's just been way more enjoyable. I mean this with no offense whatsoever, but does the result of tonight mean Roman's COVID was kayfabe? No, it's not. I think it actually happened, and WWE does really good when they're under pressure and when they kind of got their backs against the wall, and I think that is what this was. And I think that I honestly, I feel like a lot of people probably saw the same thing or are thinking the same thing that I'm thinking, where they're like, wait a second, Roman's not on the card. Got Brock here, so we're gonna put him in this match, and then like, but we're gonna have Brock and Roman at WrestleMania, but like, you know, it'd be cool, we could put the title on Brock, and then blah 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 blah. And it's like, I think they figured it out. I think they figured it out. Title versus title, WrestleMania, Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Been saying it all night. I've been saying it since this match was made. I think that is the way that they're gonna go. I really do. Stream was fire. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. It's been fun, man. Like I was saying, I love doing these. I plan on doing more of them. Monday Night Raw, like I was saying, if you're new here, I was planning on doing Monday Night Raw this week. I'm not 100% sure if I'll be home for that, so I'm not sure I'll be able to. 100% on Tuesday, we'll be here for New Year's Evil, a watch along for that. We have Matt Riddle teaming up with MSK to take on Walter and Imperium, so that should be pretty crazy. And then hopefully we'll be here Friday for SmackDown as well, for in terms of watch along. Alex has just got here. If Roman and Brock would have went tonight, who do you think would have won the WWE Championship? See, I don't know, and that's kind of crazy too, because this leads me to wonder, like, was Brock supposed to win the Universal Championship tonight? Was Roman? Was Big E supposed to retain? Was someone else supposed to walk out with the WWE Championship? It's crazy, man. Do Monday Night Raw, please, just so we can see the fallout. I just don't know if I'll be here. I have business stuff. Long story short is I have business stuff to do on Monday, and someone that worked with them quit, and I'm helping them in areas that they need, and they live about an hour away from me, and I have to go down there and help sort things out with all of them. So I'm not sure if I'll be back in time on Monday or not. So that's the story for Raw. Mox is back January 23rd in the Hammerstein Ballroom. Really? Amazing. Amazing. Why don't I do AEW watch-alongs? So the reason why I don't do AEW watch-alongs is because I take all the screenshots for AEW. So the software that I use to do that is OBS, and that is the same software that I use to live stream. So in order for me to take the screenshots for AEW, it has to be what's on my screen, and what's on my screen is what you guys see. So if I am live streaming, I have to switch over to the broadcast to take the screenshots, and then I'd have to switch back to myself, and that would be copyright. I would get in trouble for that. So that's the reason why I don't do it. And because it's a lot of work to like post the screenshots and stuff like that, and I feel weird. I don't know, maybe you guys don't mind, maybe it's a conversation to be had, but it just feels weird when I'm doing a watch along and it's just like me on a screen and I'm just like, you know, typing away on my phone. So I don't know, maybe at some point I do kind of want to get away from live coverage. I've said that a couple times, where I kind of want to focus on other things. So maybe that's something that'll happen in the future, where I'll give it up for a couple weeks and I'll just do watch-alongs or something like that. Use a snipping tool. It's not that easy because hold on, maybe I can show you. Yeah, I don't know if I want to show this, but I can just tell you. Okay, so Rampage was a 1-hour TV show, right? I have over 200 screenshots from Rampage, and I posted how many? 10. So it's really hard to get the pictures that you want. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. So I posted, out of over 200 pictures that I took, I posted 14 of them. So it just kind of tells you like how hard it is to actually get good pictures, because a lot of them are blurry, a lot of them are like moments that maybe aren't as good as you thought that they would be, or something like that. Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar, who wins? Roman Reigns. 100% winning. AEW sucks. That's cool, man. Does Big E go to SmackDown now? No, Big E is still on Raw, I believe. Although I don't know, maybe they could reunite the New Day now. Glad to hear that John Moxley is doing okay. Me too. Me too, man. Let's see here. What else did I miss? Imagine they add Goldberg. Oh no, he does have one match left. He does have one match left. Wouldn't that be crazy? Oh man, that would kill me. That would kill me. I would hate it. I would hate it so much. Ooh, we are at 991 subscribers. We only need 9 more. Can we get 9 more subscribers before we close out tonight's show? If you're not subscribed, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. We need 9 more people until we reach 1,000. Just 9. Just 9. You just wanted to hear the beep. It's always Goldberg and then Von Hoomst Wagner. He only has one match left in his contract, and that will be his retirement match. I hope so, man. I hope they don't do some sort of weird thing. I would prefer the last opponent be Riddle. Yeah, it should be Riddle. Riddle should retire him. That'd be dope. I doubt that they'll do it though, because they're cowards. Bunch of cowards, I tell you. Bunch of cowards. Also, Big Oof. It'll be interesting to see what happens with her, where she goes. I'm trying to see where this This year's WrestleMania should be a good one. There's 100,000 people. There are going to be 100,000 people for it? Really? That's a lot of people, man. She's given up wrestling? Really? How to fix WWE, just add more pressure to them? Yeah, honestly. It sounds ridiculous, but yes. That is it. That is the way to do it. Apply pressure. They always do so much better when there's pressure applied to them. Always. There's a bunch of times. Think of, when the whole plane thing happened. After, I can't remember what Saudi show it was. But when everyone got trapped there and their backs were behind the wall, that episode of SmackDown was fantastic. You subscribed to me from 3 accounts. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you for that. We're close, man. We are very, very, very close. We need, let me refresh it. We need 6 more. 6 more subscribers. Am I happy that Brock won the WWE title? Yes. Oh, he did call me babe. I didn't notice, but thank you. I appreciate it. That was booked by Triple H, man. That was so good. So like when their back is against the wall, yes, it is. It's so much better. And a lot of people always get mad when I say that WWE can do better and that their shows are trash. And it's because I know what they're capable of. It's like sometimes I swear like that some people they just don't know, or maybe they haven't seen a really good episode before of it, but their roster, despite all the releases, are like, it's incredible. Absolutely incredible. The roster depth that they still have is great. And all the talent is there. They can all do it, whatever that they need, but they just, for some reason, they don't want to do it. And that's why it's frustrating, because I know that they're capable of so much more, and there's no reason that they should be coasting like this. And I know you can say like, you can make the argument like, yeah, they're making so much money and YouTube is great for them and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, okay, yes, I understand that. But what do you think? If the shows get better, do you think that that's going to get worse? Or if you think that when the shows get better, their audience increases, their YouTube views increases, their ad rates increase, like everything literally increases, and it's just going to be a win, 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 win for everyone. It's just going to be a huge win. Are we 1 away? Is my fiance subscribed? She actually is, yes. She is, yes. Hey, 1,000. Oh, my apologies. We got it. 1,000. We did it. Thank you, guys. What a great stream, man. What a great stream. James, thank you, man. I appreciate you. We hit 1,000 tonight, man. Thank you, guys. Thank you guys so much. That's awesome. Now we're just a little bit away a little bit away from 4,000 watch hours. And I have a feeling that this show is going to increase that a lot. Increase that a lot. My analytics is showing 8,696 people have shown up. Hair reveal? You want to see a hair reveal? Look, I have normal hair. You see? There you go. There you go. There you go. Hair reveal. Yes, we are going to the moon. Starting off with a bang, yes. And yes, I need a haircut. All right, relax. All right, I need a haircut. It's been a while. How many watch hours? I think close to 3,000. You look better with the cap. Bro, I know. It's weird. I don't know why, but I've always just worn a hat, so. It's his hair. I should have played it up as like being bald or something. Instagram followers upset at Brock winning. I don't care, man. I liked it. I like it. Be happy. Same way the referee Asgale came on her debut. What a way to start the new year. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. This was great, man. This was great. I wasn't yeah, everyone says I look better with the hat. Thanks. But yeah, I don't know. I wear hats all the time. I don't know. It's just something that I've always done. Even when I was in like middle school. I think, I think it might be because my hair grows so fast. Like I have really thick hair. And it just grows so fast that even like when I cut it and do all that, it just like it grows so fast that it just gets ruined, and then I just have to go back all the time anyways. So I just throw on the good old hat. Like I will legit, like I'll show up. I get my hair cut at Sport Clips because they give you like a massage and shit. So I like walk in with my hat on. I take my hat off. They cut my hair, and I say like, "Thank you, peace out," and I put my hat back on. Pretty much it. New England Patriots. Yep. Pretty ideal start to the year. Yeah, great show. 1,000 subscribers. I appreciate you guys. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. Every time Brock wins, they go nuts. Yeah. Happy New Year is beginning to look a lot like 2022. Yes. So great. Good show. Good stream. 2022. It's all about to be insane. I hope so, man. I want to do a lot more stuff here, the other side as well. I'm trying to push monetization through on this one. So we'll start doing some other stuff as well. How's it going, Vanch? What's up, man? You want Vinnie Mac to see a therapist? Don't we all? Don't we all? Don't we all? You got something? Yeah, what's up? Biggest pop of the night? Yeah, the crowd seemed to have died down a little bit for Becky and Liv. What's up with Beth Phoenix's hair? I don't know. I'm more interested in why she stood there for like 5 minutes, kind of like growling almost. That was kind of weird to me. They booked Nikki ASH so bad. They're doing the same with Liv. Yeah, man. Yeah. Poor Nikki, man. And Rhea Ripley too. Like, man, that was brutal. Poor Rhea Ripley, man. So promising. And everyone thinks that Nikki winning the title was like so good for her, but like, what did it really do? Nothing really. Looks like Brock was supposed to win tonight. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah. My New Year's resolution is to start my WWE 2K19 through 2K22 Universe mode. Be the best roster. Yeah. Okay. I thought Beth was gonna put the beats on Maurice. They're saving it, man. They're saving it. They gotta do the mixed tag match. Gotta do the mixed tag. Oh, Vance says WWE is talking about merging the belt as that would make the stars as well as the networks happy. Looks like Brock was supposed to win tonight. WWE has been talking about it since last year. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know if I'd go so far as unifying the belts. I would still like them to be two different entities. But I would just like Roman Reigns to carry both of them. Yes. For me. But you know, if they're going to merge them, there is only one option. And that is to merge those bad boys and bring back everyone's favorite championship. Big gold, baby. The World Heavyweight Championship. Please. Please. Bring it back. Please. We're all begging to see it. You forgot 2K22. Yeah, that'll be interesting. We'll be playing through that here on the channel as well. All that stuff. We're getting Batman, Thor, and Doctor Strange movies this year, plus a Loki season 2. Hey, that sounds good. You know, I actually did not want to see this Batman movie because Robert Pattinson, like, Ben Affleck is my Batman, please. But I watched the preview for it, the trailer. It looks good. It looks good. So I'm gonna watch it for sure. You thought Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns? Yeah, so Roman tested positive for COVID and he got taken off the card today. So Brock got added to the WWE Championship match. Still no trace of Asuka and Lacey Evans. Lacey Evans has been training. I think she's probably getting ready to come back at some point. But yeah, Asuka, I'm not sure on Asuka. I'm not sure. I follow her. I see her posting stuff, but I'm not sure when she's going to be cleared to wrestle. So imagine Brock chucks the title and pulls out the World Heavyweight, one big gold. Yes, I don't even care. Like, however you want to bring it back, bring it back. Like, just throw that one on the ground and be like, hey, I prefer this one. That's cool. Throw it into the river and give us that one. Like, I don't care. Whatever it is you need to do, just give me big gold, please. Immediately. The sooner the better. Bray Wyatt's Fiend returns to the SmackDown. I don't see Windham returning to WWE. It just doesn't make sense. Especially after like he leaves and they're like, you were fat and difficult to work with. Like, bro, I wouldn't want to go back there. Like, what? The disrespect? After the Fiend being like one of the best merch sellers in WWE, to call him fat and release him and say that he's difficult is crazy. That's crazy to me. Asuka 2022 Rumble winner. Not mad at that. Not mad at that at all. There's a lot of good potential winners for the Royal Rumble. Maybe Rhea Ripley wins the Women's Royal Rumble and faces Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's title. I would love for that to happen. So what about, why not Charlotte? Rhea could win the Royal Rumble and she could face Charlotte for the SmackDown Women's Championship. You know, it was Charlotte that ruined everything for Rhea. Maybe it's time for her to ruin what Charlotte has. Imagine Stephanie wins the Royal Rumble, challenges the champ, McMahon versus at the Rumble. Oh God, the McMahon's taking over. Oh man, they said that he was overweight. Yeah, they said that he was overweight. Imagine if Brock shows up on AEW Wednesday and throws the WWE title in the garbage. Bro, do you know how crazy that would be? The crazy thing for all of it too is that I feel like Brock is someone who would actually show up. I from what I understand, like for the interviews that I've seen with him on like Broken Skull and stuff, he doesn't really care about wrestling and the business. He just cares about the payday. So if they could ever offer it to him, might be possible. Might be possible. But you know, he might also see a loyalty to Vince at this point. You need another Triple H run? I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think that's gonna happen. Seems like Triple H is a businessman now for WWE. There was footage of him like on a construction site for, because aren't they moving Titan Towers or something like that? They're doing something else. So he was like there doing stuff for that, and then Samoa Joe is like doing coaching or training or something for the Performance Center or something like that. I saw him. One more Black and Gold NXT. I still think that they should have left NXT alone and they should have had like NXT Evolve, you know, as like a secondary one. Let's see here. Brock is Vince's boy. Very true. Has been for a while. WWE should call themselves BC Body Shaming Entertainment. Yeah, which is, I thought that was really weird too, because you have other people on the roster that are decent sized as well. And it doesn't seem to impact anything for them. And I think I'm one of those people that believes that wrestlers come in all shapes and sizes. So like I don't have a problem with Marco Stunt wrestling. I don't have a problem with Otis wrestling. I don't have a problem with Omos wrestling. You know, like short, muscular, fat, tall. Like I don't care. I think that if you're a person of whatever size and you can wrestle a certain style that is entertaining, I don't think that any of it matters. The AEW version of Superstars should be all elite wrestlers. I just wish that they would just call them wrestlers instead of superstars, because it's just kind of weird. You acknowledge Brock Lesnar as the true head of the table. Fair enough. Does anyone know Cena's stats for WrestleMania? I do not. No. Keith Lee, man, I hope that Keith Lee goes to AEW. You know, there was a lot of talks about like the diversity and the lack of black males in AEW's main event scene. Keith Lee is the guy to fill that void. 100%. Like, Keith Lee is your dude for that. Like, Keith Lee is an incredible talent, and I still cannot believe that WWE managed to mess up Keith Lee. He was perfect the way that he was when he came there. So I'm very excited for him. I hope that he shows up in AEW. He's main event material, and I think he will do very, very well there. Either it will be Bayley or Alexa winning the Rumble. Male, it's Lashley for sure. Fair enough. Did Lio Rush say anything after he called out Tony? Yes, he actually did. Read it if you would like. So Lio Rush posted this 7 hours ago. So if you don't know the tweet from Tony, Lio Rush was pissed. He said, I'll read you his tweets. He said, "I'm not cool with any of this shit, to be honest. Nah, nope. If nobody says something, then I will, because this is f***ed up now, and I'm pissed." He said, "Apologize, Tony Khan." Today, 7 hours ago, Lio Rush said positive change for 2022. He says, "I want this to be clear. I do not consider this to be a diversity issue, and I at no point have thought or said that AEW or Tony is racist. We can all clearly see that wrestling as a whole and the AEW roster is perpetually diverse. The issue at hand was a racial insensitivity issue. Having spoken to Tony and Mega, we have discussed the endeavors to further understand the struggles of the Black community. I am grateful to be able to understand more about Tony and Mega's own ethnic backgrounds, and glad that they are actively seeking input from an African American perspective. I am proud to work for a boss and company that try to make these strides in social equality. I look forward to working with Tony to keep making steps towards positive change. I pray that 2022 is a year of positive change in all aspects. Happy New Year and God bless. Hashtag be the change." Brock Lesnar will lose against Bobby, and then Lesnar will enter at 30 and win the Royal Rumble and face Lesnar, or face Roman. I mean, that's a possibility as well. Yeah, that's a possibility for sure. What was that Bearcat thing? Something that WWE made him do. Bray was too fat and hard to work with, but at the same time, that's why I'm saying it doesn't make sense, man. That's why none of it makes sense. Even Cesaro, he's getting buried. He's the most hardworking guy ever. See, I think that they kind of messed up with Cesaro a little bit. Because, you know, they got him to that main event scene, but then they did that stupid thing where they showed the UFO like 1,000 times of him doing that to Seth Rollins. And I feel like that made people less interested, and they just kind of slowly whittled it away. Keith Lee and Jeff Hardy were my early picks to win the Royal Rumble. Yeah, Keith Lee would have been a really good pick to win the Royal Rumble, but they messed it up, man. They messed it up. Now neither of them are with the company, which is interesting. I'm very curious to hear Jeff Hardy's story, whenever that becomes available, or if that becomes available, because we're not owed anything from him in his personal life or his story or anything like that. So, oh yeah, okay. So there's something coming up. January 8th is Impact Hard to Kill. January 8th is also AEW's Battle of the Belts. And then is that also when Wrestle Kingdom is? Where is it? I just got an email from Fight. What Wrestle Kingdom? Oh no, Wrestle Kingdom is on the 4th, so no. There's something else on January 8th though. Oh yeah, Jeff is definitely going to AEW for sure. You see Sammy and Tay New Year's picture? Yeah, I did. I saw it. I did. If I'm right, Keith was supposed to win the Royal Rumble last year, but he got COVID. Very possible. Very, very, very possible. Cesaro has been with WWE for too long now to not have gotten his hand on a world title yet. The man is mad talented. He is, really. Cesaro is an incredible talent. And I don't know. Maybe this is all he wants. You know. Maybe he's happy with where he is and he's content. Maybe he's not so sure that he can make it elsewhere. Very possible. The only bizarre thing left is Madcap Moss wins SmackDown Women's Championship challenging Santana Marella. Yeah, I would say that would be a little weird. Yeah. Hopefully Bayley will return to the Rumble and win it. Yeah. Not mad at that either. Still waiting for Bayley and Asuka to return. I would love to see that. All right, guys. I think that's going to do it for me tonight. I appreciate you guys being here. 3.5 hours for the watch along. We made it to 1,000 subscribers. Incredible. So, I'm going to post on Instagram about day one, about my thoughts on it. Chris Jericho said he would love to have Cesaro and Ricochet. Oh, those would be great additions, man. Congrats on 1K. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Triple H, build up guys for the future, only for them to get buried. Yeah, he's like building up the roster for AEW. All right, AEW, you got to go. Had a lot of fun on the stream tonight. Congrats on 1K. Thank you, man. I appreciate you guys. So yeah, like I said, we're going to be doing more of these. If you're new here, I'm going to try to do one for Raw on Monday. But like I said, I have some business stuff to do, so I might not be home. 100% we'll be here Tuesday for New Year's Evil for another watch along. We'll be here Friday, hopefully, as well for a SmackDown watch along. And then I do a lot of gaming here as well. So there should be some Halo videos every day next week, Halo 3. And then we will also be doing some more Genshin Impact playthrough this week as well at night for streams. Do I know the Botch guy? Are you talking about Matthew? Botchamania? He follows me on Twitter. We follow each other on Twitter, but I had a conversation with him about OBS, and that was about it. But 2022, maybe I can get on Botchamania, read a book for everyone. Maybe. Great start to the new year. You deserve the 1K. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Thank you so much, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon. And I'm gonna head off to Instagram, make a couple posts, and like I said, thank you guys for so much, and I will see you all soon. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.